Haha, Mr. Aovic's here. He's the first one in line. What's up, Mr. Aovic? Packology is here. How's it going, guys? What's up? All right, it's a new stream. Tuesday night, right? Wednesday morning, Tuesday night. All right. Let's go ahead and grab this. Oops. I don't like this AVAX. I'm going to remove that. All right. Very good. Let's have the stream be Hottest Beyond Break, Naughty Driver, and more. Hottest Beyond Break, New Gym Breaks, Fates Collide, Live Card Shop. All right. We're going live for, what is it, Tuesday night? Tuesday night. Oh, that's Alex. He's already done it. Okay. So we'll jump over here. All right. Scooby-Dooby, doopy-doo. I was doing some TCC grading. Mr. Luke Laurie's card is done. Stewie and Herbert, Star Wars Transparent. Not bad. Encapsulated by yours truly, Luke Laurie. Pretty neat. I also encapsulated this guy, so I'm guaranteeing the oh, I didn't put down open live and graded. It was well, technically I guess it wasn't open live actually. So this Grimer here is authentic though. I'm guaranteeing that because I opened it myself. Naughty Grimer. Authentic is the same as PSA's no grade. That's basically what I just did. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Very nice. PSA has an authentic grade. CGC has a no grade. They're closing in on Travis Decker, the child killer. Yeah, I heard about that. Crazy, man. You know what's really wild? We were house hunting, and we ran into this place called Leavenworth, Washington, and we were analyzing it because we think it could be kind of like another Aspen, another Jackson Hole, you know, sort of like a tiny mountain town, not a lot of space, not a lot of developments over there. And we're tempted to maybe consider buying a house over there, living it in a couple years, and then move to a new house in a more, you know, less remote area and keep the actual mountain home. Well, anyways, we were studying like the area. We were studying like the Walmarts and the food and the beverages. The guy who killed those girls, he's in the town right next to Leavenworth. He's in the nearest town. It's called Wenatchee or something like that. And I was like, what the hell? Really creepy. All right. What's up, James Beam? So yes, that is Luke Laurie. If you don't know this, we do Cardconomist grading again. Cardconomist grading is back. What's the price on it? $34 a grade? It's $34 a grade. There are some rules. If you want to grade a poker card or a card that is considered like a special-sized card that will need to be sleeved, there's probably going to be an additional charge for that because those take a long time. But I didn't write that down anywhere, but that's how it's going to run. But TCCG grading is otherwise $34 for standard card sizes. And we have two additional things you can do. It's under the, if you go to the secret menu, it talks a bit about it. So it talks about, here it is, add-ons, timestamp for $5, message special title for $5. So this could, over here, this could say Alex's Grimer on it. So you can put your name on the front for fun. And that's something we can do for you. We can also have this QR code. Now, if you scan this one, it'll take you to our YouTube channel, just the broad channel. But we can have it be a timestamp for an exact moment. Like, let's say, you know, you just pulled a chase card and you want to remember that moment. So it could be on the label itself, QR code. So that's something we're capable of doing. Special title in the front or a special message on the back or a QR code of the moment that you pulled the card. You can ask for the authentic grade rather than a numbered grade. You can say, I want a 10, and if it can't get a 10, turn it into an A. I'll do that for you too. It doesn't really make a difference to me. But yeah, so you can see this card's a little off center. He's a pack fresh, but he's off center. He had technically grade 8 probably, so he'd probably be about an 8, this Grimer. I turn him into an A. I think it's a very nice thing. A for authentic. What do you guys think of all that? Let's close some breaks. Wildbeer says, hello, just woke up. Matt says, howdy. Hello, everyone. Hey, how's it going, guys? So this SB have what? One spot left in it, I think. One spot left. Okay. This SB have one spot left. And, and I want a price on this Grimer now. So I'm actually going to sell this Grimer to you guys. Let's see what a PSA 1 Grimer goes for. Let's see. PSA Authentic. Grimer Rocket. Oops, I typed in Rocker. There's a whole bunch of PSA 9s. How about PSA 1? No exact matches. So let's try this. Let's try PSA. I'll just look for the very cheapest one possible. PSA Grimer Rocket Japanese. And then we're going to sort by lowest price. So the cheapest possible Japanese rocket is this one graded PSA 6 for $60. All right, that's the very cheapest, grade irrelevant. We just searched for all grades. So if that's the very cheapest possible one, I'm actually going to copy that here. And you can think about if you think that that's worth it. This card has no grade on it. I am guaranteeing that it is authentic. It is. Okay. Very cool use of the encapsulator is the ability to do that. Okay, and again, that's for Luke Glory. Congratulations, Luke. The card graded 9. Stewie and Herbert. Transparent 6S6. There it is. Very cool, huh? It's prettier if you take this yucky sleeve off. You know, this sleeve is not very good. These sleeves are cheap sleeves. So if you ever take the sleeve off, put on a high-quality one. It looks a little better. The same's true here with this Grimer. You take this off. Oh, way cleaner. That looks way better. Okay. I'm doing the whole system for grading these now. From handing out the grade, an A is a very easy grade. A for authentic. That's basically no grade. Very easy to do that part. And then I do the encapsulation on it. I was working on NHCC's encapsulation, but I ran into a problem with the very first one. He needed to get me the QR code timestamp, and he did, but it was like a 15-second timestamp, and I don't think he intended to give that to me. All right. Well, hey, I said there would be gym breaks. Why don't we do a gym break on this one? Somebody didn't already buy this, right? Hold on. Let's start with Bryce Wolf, actually. Hold on. Let's start with Bryce Wolf. He says, shipping should have a PSA 10 vintage pincer from Paid Off Slab Away. Nice. And besides that, let's go looking for his bag. Hey, what's up, Mary? How's it going? Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our late night stream. Real late. We do the overnight stream. We just started, so you can hang out with us for a while, because we're not going anywhere. Okay. Is this a Brett Love bag? That's ode to Brett. I don't even know if he knows I had that. I had a Brett Love bag over there. What else we got? Bryson, Brandon. You know, it's funny. Oh, no, wait. Maybe he did know, because his bag is overflowing. His box, not his bag. His box is overflowing. Oh, this is an abandoned bag. His box is overflowing, so he has to have a floating bag. So we probably did this on purpose. No, this says $325. That's old. Okay, so last time he shipped, I probably missed that. Here we are. Bryce Wolf. Bryce Wolf. Found him. That's what we were looking for. Space is very valuable to me on this table. Very valuable. Open a pack in front of the protest for a short. I would do that. The only problem is that's really far away from me. So that would take a whole airplane ride. I don't think it'd be worth it. You guys can do that, though. You can do that, and then you can upload the video and share it with me and ask me to repost it for you. Just a couple junky ones in here, huh? That's very common with these abandoned bags. Just a couple junky cards. Excuse me. So, Here we are. Do we have a TCC giveaway? I believe we did. Here it is, free TCC. All right, so let's get that running real fast. I'll get you guys a giveaway, okay? Gonna be a good night now, boys. Hi, Mr. How's life? Hey, how's it going, Mary? Karis and I are discussing where to move. You know, she's kind of revealed that she's not super stoked on Las Vegas. She's kind of nervous about Las Vegas. Karis is not as excited for it as I am. Here it is. So we were looking at some other potential places. We're looking at Washington State. Doing some analysis on Washington. That's another no-tax state, by the way. Look at that. That looks good, man. Nice. Mr. Bryce, move to Texas. Well, shucks, Texas too. Texas has a really high property tax. So we haven't moved there. We haven't considered that move. It's possible. It's not impossible for us to go there. But right now, we're just sort of looking at that going, surely there's a place with lower property taxes. Okay. Move to Switzerland. Yeah, we're kind of looking into that a little bit. There's a mountain town we found in Washington. So Washington's one of those viable places to move because it's a no-tax state. It's a no-tax state. So we could go there, take the card collection with us, buy a pricey home, liquidate a large portion of the collection after we get there so that we don't pay taxes on it, and then apply that money to the home. And yeah, they got a mountain town, Leavenworth, Washington. It's super isolated. Well, it's not super isolated, actually. It's about 30 minutes away from a town. But it's not super heavily populated. Only about 2,400 people there, which is smaller than where I currently live. About 4,000 people here in Camdenton, Missouri. So it's literally smaller than where I'm living. But it's about a 30-minute drive to a place with about 40,000 people in it. So that's actually a lot larger. And so we do a drive like that already. We do a drive from here to a place called Lebanon, Missouri. What's the population of Lebanon, by the way? I'm curious. I'll turn this down a bit. Lebanon, Missouri, population 15,000. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know it was so small. All right. So check that place out. Leavenworth, Washington. Check that out. Tell me what you guys think of that one. Okay. Deleting all that. I believe we just finished that job over there for Mr. Bryce Wolf. Thank you, Bryce. Now we have an order of Victor Kokiko. He says, I wasn't supposed to open something at the beginning of the daytime stream for earlier today, right? Was I? Did I take care? I hope I took care of that. I bet if I missed anything, that person will contact me. My brain's telling me I might have forgotten something in the daytime stream. So weird. But here we are. Victor Kokiko, Espion Break. He's in it. So I believe his name's already in this bag, correct? Yeah, here it is. Oh, that's the vintage break. Hold on. Where's the sun bag? It was to my left. Oh, yes. We also have to find that Leafeon, the impossible to find Leafeon. He's hiding somewhere. Okay, Victor Kokiko, he was number 3 then. There's one spot left, and this goes off. Switzerland's so expensive. I know. It's very cool. But, you know, Karis and I, we've noticed a pattern where there are these very pretty mountain towns that have limited space. They're not very large. And the houses in those places tend to get gobbled up by rich people and then held as sort of like investment properties, tourism properties. We're tempted to try and rush out and do that at Leavenworth, Washington, liquidate these lake houses that we have out here in Lake of the Ozarks, try to flip them all. I think this one we're in will be a pretty big flip, actually. Roll that money into a home in Leavenworth, Washington, pay that house off, and then just move to another home at that point, and then rent that home out. And then we would own sort of like an Aspen home kind of deal, you know what I'm saying? We're thinking that way about it. Oh, I did it twice. Here it is. All right. There we go. Like what they tried to do to Hawaii. Who did something to Hawaii? There it is. Espion has one spot left, everyone. One spot left in the Espion. Anyways, yeah, we were researching all kinds of homes tonight, and we thought that one looked especially nice. Where did this come from? Dark Gloom for 22, huh? Dark Gloom's going up in the Poke Shuffle. That's a nice card. Uh-huh. Gloom. The number on the Gloom is 044. Tag 9. One left. One left. One left. It might have already sold. I don't know, but there's one left on the Espeon. Okay, that's the Poke Shuffle. Whoa. Don't drop it. Still wondering where that card went, you know. All right, mister, is it just me, or is Wild basically a dead game? That's what I'm saying, Mary. I have, like, no urge to play it at all. I have no urge to play... Oh, wait, let me just see. Did someone buy this? Let me just make sure somebody didn't buy this. Miguel. All right, it's over. The last spot is sold. So we're going to say 30. Don't try to buy into this. It's done. I shouldn't throw that. Okay. You can go after this lovely Naughty Grimer. Okay. Now, let's get this last guy in here. Okay. Thank you. Very nice. To you, coming soon. Title update 2, I'm ready for it. Come on! Not fast enough. This is a pretty easy break. There's only 4 spots. It used to be 5 spots. It must have fallen in price or something. I don't know. Gotten cheaper a little bit. I have no interest in it at all, and it's so sad because Monster Hunter is such a good franchise. Yeah, it really is. It's a great franchise. A lot of good art. Very smooth. They got a great thing going. They should have added 2 new weapons. It's shocking that they did not add 2 new weapons. They should have made builds more complicated, not easier. Give me a number. They made your build more restrictive, which means fewer builds. They should have made it more confusing. Oops. There should have been a proper endgame at launch. The Monster Hunter team should recognize that there's really skilled players now who have been playing the game since World and are very good at the game, and that there's lots of guides out now. Wait, what did I grab? Oops. I put Mr. Miguel in the wrong bag. That's what happened. Sorry about that. All right. There it is. Okay, there it is. Nice. Same, I have no interest in it at all. Okay. Nice. Doobie-doo, doobie-doobie, doobie-doo. Okay, give me a number. Where the hell is everyone? Where is everybody? We only started 19 minutes ago, 6. Also, 6, we're missing Pokemon Black and Pokemon White. Oops. We're getting it tomorrow, apparently. Wonder if it sells very much. We've been missing it for like 5 days since the launch. It's really sad. Archie says 1. Here you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, good luck. Okay, that's Mr. Miguel. Oh, picking up the star card. All right. Here's Victor Kokiko. Here's Mr. TRG. Aha! Could it be Mr. TRG? And here is Jose Arredondo. Thank you, Jose Arredondo. All right, very nice. Very, very good. William Chan makes a face. Sorry, William Chan. Okay, I'll take this back. I'll throw this away. Use this again. Let's get a couple of these out. Give me a second. Take this one over here. And we'll grab 2 more of these. 1, 2. All right. 1 and a 2. Grab that. Good. Okay. Great. You guys know what the star card has been for a while now. The star card has been the waifu. Ow. It's almost done. Waifu break has 4 spots left in it now. Okay. That's complete. Okay, Team Rocket Grunt it is. Very good. Boop. Wow, and now this ticks up by 1. Good. So here it is. Booby Girl has 4 spots left. Jump in if you'd like to see that break finish. Here's our free TCC card. Let's give you guys a spot in that giveaway. Darren. Mr. Darren. Here we are. And here's Mr. Andyman. Mr. Andyman. Good. Well, excuse me. Okay. Rotation time. Medication time. Here's Slow Bro. The bro who is slow. Here's Myra. Suicune. Machop. And Glaceon 9 from Tammy. That's a nice one. So we got a lot of slabs up here right now from our friends Tammy and our friend Stexkowski. And what do we have here? We have Japanese film frame 10, huh? Is this for sale? Am I supposed to sell this? I'll set this up for sale. It's a very curious card. I don't really know how it will do. That one's a pristine 10. I might just hold that one. With Ash and all of them? I might just hold this. This needs to go into some permanent thing. We'll figure that out later. What's this? Crowned Pikachu, huh? So Crowned Pikachu came in. Ah, one of these lovely magnetons. I love those. We got this beautiful Jack of Spades. There's the Gray Ninja. Okay, Espeon. So these are all break material. They need to go over here. Oh, but it's full. I see. I see how it is. How about this one? Ah, Leafeon. Japanese Eevee Heroes Leafeon. Chat, may I buy the Glaceon 9? Yes. Under one condition. You must ascend. Leafeon. Leafeon. 071. Okay, let's see. We want the cheapest one. And we want to buy it. There it goes. All right. Nice. Oh, wait, that's the Korean version. Where's the Japanese? Hold on. I was like, that was pretty cheap. Ah, here we are, the Japanese version. We got the Japanese one. How did I even acquire this card? I don't remember acquiring it. Okay, this is a bit more expensive than the card we were just breaking, the Espeon. This one's a bit more expensive, but not a lot more expensive. This is Altart Leafy Grown. Okay, and it's going to be another star spot. There we are. So now we have this, and we got this running. 2 breaks. Is it okay if I send to you with friends and family so it won't charge you? I would love that, but I don't think it lets you. I can send to you as friends and family, but since my account's a business account, it won't let me do it. Yeah, I'd love it if you did that. You know, if you guys want to help me out that way, if you want to do lower fees, use pretty much any other service other than PayPal. PayPal's the highest fee. Also, the lowest fee is actually ZELLE. ZELLE is a direct bank transfer, and there's no fee. It's pretty amazing. Pretty astounding. All right, let's see what we have next. So, we're done with that. We do have an order in the queue, and it's from our friend, Mr. Garrett, who wants a whole box of Korean Black Flame. Hell yeah, dude. I'd love to pull you that Charizard. I'll be right back. All right, I brought in more than one just in case. There it is. Very good. Oh, I suppose this should have a symbol on it. Okay. Did anyone send their first edition fossil pack for grading? Yes. Yes, they did. How much is the cost? Is it 52, I think? Pack rating is 52. All right. The sun. Cool. Hey, it's Angel Rodriguez. Just the guy we were looking for. Angel Rodriguez, you going to hop in this break? I'm waiting for you to hop into this waifu break. Nice to see you again, Mr. Angel Rodriguez. Look how close we are to 100K, man. We're so close, dude. We're getting closer and closer. It's just a small, short grind. What's the most rare card in your collection? Well, probably this one. I think she's got a fat ass. The most rare card. There you go. All right, here goes. So, Mr. Garrett. Haha. Ta-da! Love you some Korean cheerleaders. What? There we are. Actually, if Thomas Hogue was here, that's what he would say. Okay. Snipping on this. Snipping on that. Snipping on this and snipping on that. Andy Milonakis cards. What? There we are. Very nice. I will need a new bag as well, mister. I sent for the Glaceon. Yay! Glaceon. So, I got another thing I got to sort out. I got to find that Leafeon. And I think Zach was saying something like, I put the Slow King or something like that into the Poke Shuffle, and I didn't credit him for that. I got to look into that. All right. Now, you know I'm one of your Monster Hunter fans, Law. I just come here once in a while to drop a like and support. Nice. Thanks, man. All right. We were just talking about how Monster Hunter feels a little dead. I haven't been playing it, to be honest with you. It would be cool to play it right here on the table using that new Xbox handheld. That'd be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? Belly Bolt. Of course, I think the Pokemon card people would leave. They'd be like, why am I watching this? Here's this. Cold. Scooter. Cold. Red Hot Chili Pepper. Oh, it's Bird Dog. Here we are. Okay. Cold. Here's Punch of Buns. I haven't played in a while, just waiting for the new update. When's that new update come out? Title Update 2, when's that out? And tell me what's in it, will ya? What's in Title Update 2? Alright, Cold. Toxic something. Darkrai. Cold. That new Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy set Skyrocket. Are you going to get the Spider-Man set coming in August? There's a Magic the Gathering Spider-Man set coming out. Sure, I don't mind. I'll get every single set. You know, overall, the Magic the Gathering collector's booster boxes have performed well for me. So, oh, look at that. Lovely, man. Picking up a nice Charizard here. All right, and here's another Charizard. Ooh. Very nice. Oh, a little Palafin at the end, too. Look at that. Okay, Palafin. Ooh, so good, so tasty. My lord. Ah, Absol. Lovely. Cold. Okay. I haven't played in a while, just waiting for the new updates. Boop. Really interesting to think about. Look at that. Wow. Andrew Rodriguez, what do you think about all the protests and riots going on? What do you think about that, man? Give us your political take on it. There we are. Very nice. Okay. Garrett with the G. Let's go find your bag. Hello. Okay. 79 viewers. Smash that like button for me, guys. Let's smash that like button and have a great night tonight. We have a giveaway. We have some breaks coming up. We got Grimer now. We've got Leafeon now. Espeon finished right away. I should have a credit. I don't know how much. It's under Uriel Chavez. Okay, let's go looking for that real fast. Uriel Chavez. Not in here. Let me check over here. Okay. Aha! Says 96. That's an awfully large credit. Okay. Dang, dude. So I know they are adding Legiacris. Wow, all that time later. More 8-star temporal monsters. Is it temporal? What's the word? And then a new Apex AT monster, layered weapon skins, and a new event quest. That's what I know by memory. Gotcha. Okay, so they're adding a couple more end game things to do. That's good. That's good. Here's a little yellow Ghastly. Here's a little energy card that I don't think it's going to sell. Here is a Tangela that I know is not selling. And here is a Dark Alakazam. And here is a Melodic. So, where's my little stand? Here we are. Put them on the stand. Let's get a picture of this bad boy. I said for grading, but didn't go through with it. Oh, I see. As for the rights, I mean, it's a sticky situation, lol. It hasn't affected me here in Florida. Florida. Sounds good to me, man. I'm liking these political takes from you, Angel Rodriguez. These are pretty good. All right, I'm scrolling up here. Okay. It's a sticky situation. Here's this. Click. All right. And that looks good to me. Okay. So we have pictures of this guy now. I'm going to go ahead and pull this to the side. Good. Put this here. And what do we got now? After Mr. Garrett. Here's a Jeffrey Trevino. Jeffrey. He says, here is $44. Yay! Jeffrey sent me 44. What's up, Jeff? What'd you want with that 44? Mr. Jeff. 44. Ta-da! All right. And what do we got back here? What do we got back here, guys? oh my God! Look at that nice cloud card. I placed an order, just so you know. Thank you so much, Chloe, for letting me know. That is helpful. You are. Put me on high alert. Now, how about that Opus 1 Cloud, man? Opus 1 Cloud. Actually, I should type in Wave 1. This is a true Wave 1 Cloud. A true Wave 1 Cloud. A lot of Wave 1 Clouds are this is in Canada. Let's see. A lot of Wave 1 Clouds are not correctly Wave 1. But it looks like I'm asking like 2.6 for it, which is a lot. And the cheapest one on the market is 1.2. And I would need, is this it? Oh, there appears to be one for 875. No. This one warns you that it's mislabeled. That's good. That's good. And then the one above it doesn't say that it's mislabeled. All right. I need Tammy to go check it. I'm surprised you don't open Yu-Gi-Oh cards on here. We have a little bit of Yu-Gi-Ohs. We got a little bit of Yu-Gi-Ohs. Guess we could throw this away. Look at that cloud card. Should I even sell this? I don't know. I don't know if I should sell that. I'll set this back over here. I should have wrote in description. That's me, the Glaceon. Ah, the Glaceon. Glaceon. All right. It all adds up. Good. Now, we were selling this for Miss Tammy, so she gets 73% of the sale. This. Yeah, sell it, mister. How many are in the population? I don't know. He's pretty rare. 32 plus 487. I've now sold $519 of slabs for Tammy in a very short period. Not bad. Where'd the sleeve go? Okay, good. What else was I thinking about? Now, Jeffrey, you'll still need a new bag next time you open Pokemon cards, like raw ones. When it's a slab, I just write your name on the back, okay? That's all I do. I just write your name on the back. Thank you, Jeffrey. Okay, that was pretty nice. Nice for Tam Lamb. Victor Kokiko. One spot in the Leafeon break, one live custom. Here's the live custom. Good luck. Oops. Just one of them's needed. Ah, it's a cold live custom. Ta-da! Very good. And so that was no good. You didn't pull a hot one. But how about this? Leafy grown. Ooh. Victor Kokiko. Okay. Where'd that bag go? Ah. This shall say 1. All right. Oh. 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5. Let's get rotation. Here we have PSA 9 Charmander Ace of Clubs from the red deck. Priced on $325. Time to reprice this. That was priced a long time ago. Let's get a new price on this one. PSA 9 Poker Charmander. Okay. PSA 9 Charmander, $58. Oh, that's so funny. It's an exact inversion of this. 58, not 85. Come on, Charmander. Don't forget, we have these $40 Fates Collide booster packs right now. These are in blister packs. Very nice. They came out of a nice case. You may be interested in that. 58. 6.25. Okay, there it is. Haha. Let's get that music playing again. The music already stopped. I don't like that. Do you like that, Timmy? I don't like when the music stops like that. All right, so that's been updated. How about this guy? When was he last updated? He doesn't have a date on him. Might as well, you know. Okay, Poker Ghastly. Green, blue. So there was no version of the yellow version for sale. So I get to choose my own price. We're sticking with $190. Great card. Very rare. Ghastly from the yellow deck. Pop 5. Actually, that might be one worth posting on eBay if I'm the only one selling it. Okay. Flip this around. All right. Ta-da! P.O. What? You pissed off? Tammy's always pissed off. All right, there we go. All right, here's Cindy for $69. Dark Charmeleon 9, $65. That's really nice. Biggest Diglett, $70. Another lovely card, $69 Leafeon. And Charmander. Char. Good. Do you have any more $20, $40 slabs, mister? And I guess when you get the Spider-Man set, I'll ship out. No problem, man. Yeah, you can keep your stuff over here for a while. Okay, we got one more order. What's this order? Chloe O'Brien. I would like 4-star berth. You got it. 4-star berth. 4-star berth. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. How you guys doing on this fine Tuesday? You have any graded Poliwraths or Tyrannitars? See, I knew you wanted some cards. Let me show you. We got Poliwrath with your name on it. Look at that. Nice 8.5 base set Poliwrath for $48. Vintage. Now you want Tyrannitars. I don't know about Tyrannitars. Those get really expensive. But we might have one over here. Let's see. I'd love to sell you this Tyranitar. Just for you. And no one else. Look at that. Oh, yeah, baby. How much is that one? He's like $40 usually. Ooh, Charizard popping out. We are. All right. Cold. Hollow. And cold. All right. If I am me, hoo hee hee. What? Okay. So that is the round. You have this brand new bag. Here it is. Very nice. Thank you so much. That was Chloe O'Brien. Okay. All right, let's grab this. Oh, that's a wide sleeve. What are the breaks tonight? Yeah, we got some breaks. What we got? We got this Charizard break. We got this Espeon break. 1 in 5 so far. The waifu break is extremely close. Now 11 out of 15. There's only 4 spots left on the waifu break. You can jump on that and just be part of any break. You can have me send this to somebody to list on eBay. You could list it on eBay if you don't want it. So don't forget, there's that aspect of the card too. By the way, let's hand out a new spot in the giveaway card. We have a spot for JB123. JB123. Good. Now, what were we doing with this? We were doing something. Oh, this guy needs a sleeve. Any higher graded Poliwraths? Poliwrath isn't really a Pokemon I stock up on, right? Poliwrath. There could be a Poker Poliwrath somewhere. I don't think so. I can't think of any Poker Poliwraths. I don't think we have a coin Poliwrath, right? We don't have any coin Poliwraths. I can't really think of anything. Poliwrath isn't a super common Pokemon card. Here's some coins. You guys like coins? These are all for sale. Graded by the popular NGC company. Nope, no Poliwrath in there. I think a long time ago I had a Poliwrath coin. Hey, mister, I gotta pay shipping, but I don't remember if I have a bag or just slabs. Well, Mr. Harles 420, if you're wondering if you have a bag to get shipped, why don't you just tell me what bag to go looking for? Make the Dragonair cheap. How expensive is it? Let's see. Dratini's 140. Dragonair's 140. What's the basis for the cheaper Dragonair? Let me see. I don't mind helping you out sometimes, Tammy. There we go. Dragonair is kind of a nice Pokemon, too. Let's see. NGC Dragonair. There's none for sale. NGC Pokemon Battle. Oops. It might be underpriced, if anything. I mean, if you're looking at some of these prices, these get really expensive. And so if you're looking at some of these, look, 90, 90, 90, 90, 110s, 150s. And then look, they jump all the way up here to 300 and 500. I don't know if they'll necessarily sell at that, but I think 140 is actually pretty reasonable. Oops, hold on. That's not what I want. All right. Actually, look, we have a sold one on May 4th of the Dratini right there for 110. Wasn't mine 130? I think 140 is pretty close to what it should be. There's none for sale, which means I kind of get to pick there's only one for sale price. What if we did 135, Tammy? How about 135? Yours is 140. Well, my Dratini is 140, but if mine's the only one for sale, that was actually not that bad of a price in my opinion, because clearly they go higher than 140. Let's see. Let's go by lowest price. Let's see. Is there another Dratini for sale? I don't think there is. See, that's the thing. I don't think there is. Yeah, so I got a Dratini for sale and no one else does. Pretty sure. Oh, so I see a squirrel that's kind of cheap. Interesting. It makes me want to lower my price on my Bulbasaur. Yeah. I mean, here's the Dragonite. So the Dragonite is about $155 before taxes. After taxes, let's say you wanted to buy this Dragonite for $150 plus $5 shipping. It would be like 155 times like what, 0.08 plus 155. So if you wanted the Dragonite, he's about 167 roughly. And remember, this price here includes the fact that I actually pay the taxes on my side. So I'm the one who pays the taxes when you buy it. I think it's actually pretty good, Tammy. How about 135, Tammy? To make it a little sweeter. How about 135? Dragonair, I'm keeping. It's my fave. It is. All right, let me put this back over here. You think it over. I'm going to put this over here for now. I don't know if anyone else is going to buy it, so you're probably safe. There we go. All right. Maybe somebody will buy it for you. All right, toss this down here. If it hasn't sold yet, then it's probably safe for now. All right. We got Tyranitar. Do I coin flip, mister? Do 100 for a 5-star customer. Here we are. Let me go ahead and do this. Freaking fingernails, man. All right. Tyranitar. I'm hoping for 120-ish. Here we are. Sounds like we're very, very close on price. There we go. Let's say PSA 10. Tyranitar. 79. Tyranitar 079. And let's do buy now. Here he is for pretty affordable. He's not very expensive at all. All right. Very nice. This is going to be 40. All right. Guess I'll wait it out. There. All right. In my brain, it feels like it's probably about right at 140. That's all. I mean, I could give it to you cheaper just because I'm giving you free stuff. So I could think of it that way. Kind of like, you know, sometimes I tip Alexis a bonus card for shipping. You know what I mean? So I could just do that. Just give it to you as a gift. That's different than selling it to you, though. So, like, for selling it, my brain says about 140. See what I'm saying? Maybe it's the autism, Tammy. All right. So we are all done with Miss Chloe. Here's Nectaria. He says 1,000 degree Poke Shuffle. Aha. Here we are. Very nice. 1,000 degree. The autism shows. No! Hi, guys. I got a Pokemon. Here's Sneasel. Very nice. Oh, oh. Okay. We have Joey Maycomer, Dark Alakazam Slab. Dark Alakazam. Let's see. Oops. Mr. Alec. Ooh. Right here, Mr. Joey Maycomer. Wait, is it this one? Oh, and a Fates Collide pack. You got it. Okay, so this one's for Mr. Stex. All right. You're up to 519. That's good at least. Here you go, Zach. That's not so bad. All right. That was negative 1,000 degrees. Yeah, maybe it was. Okay. So that's about 44. I'm gonna round this round up for you, Mr. Zach. 383 plus. Oh wait. I forgot the number already. All right, 44. 383 plus 44. $427. Zachary Stex. It is. What already? Yeah, I'm not doing too bad of a job there. Check that out. So Zach's all the way up to 427. You're all the way up to 519. That's not bad. Yeah. So from a strictly financial perspective, that's not so bad at all. Joey Maycomer. Boop. Nice. Oh, Fates Collide pack as well. This was actually a large order, guys. This was a $100 order. Oh, yeah. Do you still have silver Venom coins? I do. Are you interested in one? I would love to sell you one. Oops. There it is. All right, guys. Fates Collide. Beautiful. For our friend Joey. What's up, Joey Maycomer? Okay. Larvitar. Bronzor. Minchino. Snubble. Deerling, Old Amber Aerodactyl, and Runiclus. All right, that's a cold pack. Cold. Yes, I do. I've got silver. I got all kinds of silver coins. I got silver Venom. Got that silver dragon. There we are. All right. Joey with the J-O. Let's go find Joey Make Cucumber. How much and what other silver coins do you have? Let's show them off. Let's show them off. I haven't shown them off in a while. Time to show them off. Let's see. New bag? You're not in here, right? Joel is in here. Mr. Joel. You're not in here, right? Wow, I got free for the week now. Let's go. You got free for the week. Joey Barton's in here. Wow, Joey Barton. All right, new bag. Joey Make Cucumber. Don't you have battle coins too? The battle coins. Yes, I have the Pokemon battle coins. We were just showing those off. Did you happen to catch it? I can show those off again real fast. Okay. I was 100% sold out of my old round of battle coins. They all do sell. And so the pricing on these are moderate. They're not super cheap. They're not super pricey either. They're very fair. They're very moderate. It is. All right. So, don't you have battle coins too? Sounds like you're asking about this. We were just showing these off. Let's take a quick look. So, $69 Golem, $190 on the Bulbasaur. Might be a bit high, actually. I'm going to actually match that Dragonair with the Bulbasaur. So, Bulbasaur is going to come way down to $140. I saw a Squirtle, and he was a bit cheaper, and I said, if the Squirtle is a little bit cheaper, Bulbasaur should be a bit cheaper. There you go. So he's a more enticing $140. I bet that he goes at that price. Here's Muck. Here's Ivysaur for $75, because I don't like Ivysaur. That's an aforementioned Dragonair. Here's the Primeape. Here's another Golem. Here is Ivysaur. Here's Rhydon for $75. Machop. Horsey. Here's a nice Ninetales for $140. So I think this is another high-risk coin. Actually, who was it that just bought two new ones? This one just got put in a slab away by Mr. Mark. So the Moltres is gone. Is it this one too? Oh, Arturo grabbed the Snorlax. That's what it was. All right, Snorlax and Moltres. So you can see the most popular Pokemon kind of get snatched up first, even at the higher prices. Here's Dratini. Here's Ghastly. Here's a Persian. Here's Eradicate. Goldeen, Nidorino, and Buttfree. So there you go. He's teasing you, Tammy. I'm not teasing you. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? All right, put that there. Put this in here. Free from slave work at least. All right. There it goes. Now, such a tease. What are you guys talking about? You guys are teasing. Now, how about these coins? So, Mr. Uriel, I'd be happy to sell you a coin. Let's see what we got. We've got this. Now, these prices were from some time ago. I don't know what they've done since then. Have you considered one of these pricier completer coins? Those are nice. Here's a really expensive card. It's called Ancient Gods 2021 NIUE. Here is a Year of the Dragon with the plain silver. And here's a Venom coin. I want to know what this one sells for, because I'd like to sell that one. I'd like to have a price on it. Let's see if I can take a picture of it. Ready? So, click. Okay, cool. So I think I found the exact copy of it. Let's see. Which version do I have? Okay, so I have the first releases version. See how it says first releases? That's like first edition, I guess. Okay, the exact coin is right here for $389. I think, right? Oh, that's MS69 actually. Oh, never mind. Mine's MS70. What's this called? So this is called Aries and Mars 2021. So let me try looking for that again. MS70. All right, let's organize it. Okay, so this card is $395 plus $26 shipping. So about $420 is what I would list it for on eBay if I was listing this on eBay. Let's go ahead and give it a price tag. Have you guys ever thought about holding a high-end coin? Oops. Grab this. I might have priced that at $450 in the past. I'm not sure. Oh, have you seen the back of the coin? Look at that. Cool, man. Okay. $420. Would you guys like to see a break on something like this? I think this coin is really not about the silver. I think it's about being a collectible. So I could see this being a break. I don't know. It's a bit odd. You know, doing a break on a Pokemon card feels just right. But doing a break on a coin, something about that feels odd. Because it's made out of, like, valuable metal. Metal is too associated with, like, real money, I guess, in my mind. So it feels odd. Okay, $420. That is nice. You can also, if you have slabs or cards or ungraded cards, whatever you got, you can always try to trade that toward this coin as well. I used to love coins till I got back into Pokemon. All right. So here we are. What do you think of these, Mr. Uriel? Any of these interest you? We got 4 different coin types. We've also got grams of gold for $165. I don't know if that's up to date. I haven't checked that price in a while. And we have some gold coins. These are 1/4 ounce coins. This is 1/10 of an ounce, and this is a 1/2 ounce. So, gold prices go up and down, and that heavily affects these prices. So I haven't really looked at the market in a little while. So these two are 1/4 ounces, 1,180. This one's a 1/10 ounce of a coin of gold, and this is a 1/2 ounce. So we got all kinds of gold. What's this? This is a full ounce, but this one's mine. I think I saw one of those sell for like $12,000 the other day. I'm not sure. What's cool about those coins are the artworks are actually kind of collectible. People actually want to collect those artworks. It's the Venom 95. That's right, the Venom's 95. So you could walk home with the Venom. Here's a SpongeBob. Where'd the Venom go? I think I'm almost out of the Venoms, guys. That might be my last one. Is that my last Venom card? Guess the Venom was a little more popular. Oh, yeah. Yeah, unless I have more somewhere. Nope. Okay, put that back over there. Yep. MS-70 Venom. Whew. Let me rotate these for you guys so you can see more cards. Here's Hunter, PSA 9. Pricey, really. Pricey. Android 17 and 18. Unprotected Time Matsuri. Here's Portgas D-Ace 10 for $50. Price hasn't been updated in a long time on that one. Kabutops. Okay. Oops. Flying out of my hand there. There it goes. All right, lovely. Lovely. Cool, cool, cool. Hit refresh. Hit refresh over here. And hit refresh over here. Slow Tuesday night. There's no orders in the queue. That's pretty typical for a Tuesday. Tuesdays, for some reason, are just always slow. So, but let me focus on another card then. Weiss Cash. He was $285 on 525. We're almost into 725, so we're almost into a new month already. We're like almost halfway through this month, so we're getting closer to 725. Weiss Cash, PSA 10, Deoxys. I'll use my store credit and give you the rest of the tip. Sweet. Sounds good. Well, so I might be out of those Venoms then. That's interesting. All right, that is another sale, guys. What do you think of that? Mr. Uriel Chavez giving me the tip. Rip. Cool, man. Okay. And that's done. Nice. Now, we were pricing up this bad boy. Weiss Cash. None for sale? Is it not for sale? Let's see. I don't see any for sale at all. Oh, I see. So one sold on May 15th. It sold for $200, huh? Okay. Well, let's see. We'll just... honestly, I think this price is fine. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. It's a Pop 13 card. A rare card. Okay. Here's another card. What do we got here? We've got the Wanted poster. The Wanted poster. What do you guys think of that card? Luffy, Wanted. 119. Okay, let's see. And we have what? The Japanese version? Wanted alternative art? Okay, let's start up a break on this one. All right, I've got it. Monkey D. Luffy. So it's going to be 7 spots for this Monkey D. Luffy break, but an additional spot shall be a star spot. Okay, Monkey D. Luffy. Waiting for that other Monkey D. Luffy to arrive in the mail already. The Wanted poster break. Okay, told you guys I'm setting up new breaks tonight. We have another break that's new. This Darkness Ablaze box break. That's Darkness Ablaze Sword and Shield. 1 in 8, $40 buy-in, 1 star spot. It's in great condition. You can tell me to not rip it open, to actually leave it sealed, and then you can place this into your sealed collection if you pull it. That's pretty cool. There we go. Let's go ahead and rotate this. Oh, my nice card. I was looking to buy it in English. It is a nice card. Yep, I think English or Japanese is pretty collectible for the One Pieces. That's what's nice about it. Here's that Sneasel. I've had a couple people ask me about that Sneasel, man. So there's some interest in that card. Here's a lovely Dragonite. That's a Tammy Dragonite. Here's Eevee. Oh, lovely Eevee. Here's Erica's Bulbasaur. And here's Kirlia. Ah, lovely Kirlia. Do you still sell sports? I remember that used to get open sometimes, but never see it now. We have a little bit of sports on the menu. Let's see. We go to the extended menu under sports. We got an NFL The 5 TCG for $2. NFL 2021 Panini Prism Blaster, $60 for the blaster. And an NBA 23-24 Panini Mosaic Blaster for $51 per blaster box. I think I have a box over here somewhere too. Oh, I know what that is. Never mind. I'm kind of spoiled with the EU prices. All right, let's jump over here. Let's see. I'm going to hit refresh. Let's see what else. Here's Samazenta. Here's Sephiroth. Here's Darkrai. And Sylveon. And Grey Ninja. Ooh, lovely card. What are you guys looking for, by the way? What are you guys interested in tonight? Let's see what we can do. How about a, this guy's kind of nice. Setting that guy up on the table. That Iron Thorns, he's kind of cool. Let's see. We got any card from behind? Yes, we do. One more card. Ah, so this is really cool. General Grievous, huh? Huh. Sketch General Grievous. Here's one that was for $275, but it looks like they brought it down to $220. So if I'm in competition with that one, I'm going to update $220. Well, I feel like mine looks better than the other one. Mine actually looks cooler. Wish we had some cool Star Wars breaks cards. I don't know if people would actually jump in on that. 6.25. Good. By the way, we have a jumbo pack break over here. This is the jumbo pack break. We got Sven Jansen in it. We need 3 more people. Let's see what's in this jumbo pack break. Okay, Pixar, Tifa, Hidden Hope, One Piece, Mario, little Nightfall, little GI Joe. Chance for the Donald Trump card. Chance for the Chicken Jockey. Little Digimon promo, whatever that is. Okay, we got Journey Together, Destined Rivals, and Team Rocket, so that's nice. We got Pikachu. We got this guaranteed hit. This is the Blockbuster Topps card. Gem 2. Got some cards that aren't even on the menu. We got some Pikachu, Star Birth. So that is called the Jumbo Pack Break. One person gets all of the booster packs. Your odds are 1 in 4. It's a $40 buy-in. Happy Tuesday. What are you guys up to on a Tuesday on this fine week in June? You guys having a great June? I'm going to hunt to see if I can find the missing rookie Stephen Curry gold. What? You're on the hunt? There you go. I'm on a hunt too. I'm on a hunt for the Ancient Origins Vintage Box Break. Scoreboard, stream carries, pre-sale, challenge rolls, Call of Legends sublist. Here's donations, the mega sublist, Ancient Origins. Let's go ahead and hand out another spot in our giveaway card here. Here it is. All right, you guys typing in TCC? We got PDX. PDX. Lovely. All right. Oops. We got to put this back in. My bad. Yay, it's 1 of 1. What's 1 of 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Iron Thorns. Number 055. Iron Thorns 10. Okay. Elon Musk just tweeted apologizing. Did he actually? Dang, dude. You're kidding. I gotta see this. Whoa, it's already 2:44? Holy cow, dude. How does the night go by so fast? I feel like I'm moving so fast, it just doesn't matter. What are you talking about? You messing with me. Oh, here it is. No, you're right. 40 minutes ago. Elon Musk. I regret some of my posts about President Trump last week. They went too far. Wow. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. All right. Check Elon. Ooh, look at this. Hey, Tammy, here's an actual pretty solid Dragonair card right here. It's from Stekskowski, PSA 10, Topps Dragonair. You might already have that one, but if you just like stacking Dragonair cards, that's a nice one. $50 on that. Only $50. Pretty solid, in my opinion. Here's a Minwoo for $17. Here's a Bellsprout for $49. Here's Mickey, that horseshoe. Politics for an hour, though. I already has that one. How will this affect my Pokemon card collection? I don't know. It's a good question. All right. How does this affect... Ooh, let's see. I have a couple boxes. Oh. I got a couple boxes of this Frieren left, man. I'd love to get rid of this. Is 6 here, by the way? Where's 6, man? We need 6 in here. It will pamp. Let's see. All I know is I'm no longer going to buy Tesla stocks. I'll just buy the S&P 500 and call it a day. No way, dude. That guy's too crazy. We are. He's just a little too crazy for me. All right, let's see. To the moon? To the moon! How many boxes of Frieren do you have? Not very much. Most of it's sold off on eBay, so we don't know what's been pulled and what hasn't been pulled. Here's a gym break for a box of Frieren. $35 buy-in if you'd like to. What I have left, this box, another box, and a half box. That's what appears to be left. So, once upon a time, I listed these on eBay. eBay gobbled them up like that, and I still have these ones in my room left, but the ones that were out there in the hallway in their case, those all got sold out. It's possible that these had a signature in them. I don't know, because these came out of a full case. The rest of the case is gone, but these two boxes are still here. So it's possible they have a signature. There it is. So how about that? We got a lot of gym breaks now. So we've got, what do we got for gym breaks? We got a bunch of them. Here is the Mickey Mouse gym break. Here is a new Grimer gym break, if you like Grimer. By the way, we have this new Leafeon break. So just looking around. We have this Princess Peach break that already has Jose Arredondo in it. $34 buy-in, PSA 9, wax pack of Peach. $34 to buy into that break. And then we've added this break as well. So that is a Frieren box break, which we haven't done in a long time. To the moon? Question mark, says Pecology. To the moon! We need Brett Love back here, man. That guy was going nuts the last couple days. All right. Yeah, I like Mr. Brett. He treated me nice. He treated me good. Let's start cleaning up, because I need to find out where that Stekskowski thing went, the Leafeon. So I'm going to start cleaning up over here while we have a dry moment. There. All right. Okay. All right. Charizards. And so all these shall be moved off the table now. How many boxes? I already read that. How many boxes of Frieren do you have? Well, shucks. Guess I'll move these over here. All right, that's where these belong anyways. Whew. Okay, you guys have seen the breaks. I'm taking them back off, and we're going to rotate. Ready? So here goes. We've got a nice Gengar 9. Here's a nice Lightning 10. Celeste 10. These are commission slabs. We got lots and lots of commission slabs lined up. Here's A Good Relationship. Let's talk about some of the more recent sets to come out on the table here. Okay, so we've got Nikke. Whole box of Nikke for $60. We got Team Rocket. We got Gem 2. We got Destined. Oh, Destined Rivals has actually changed. Destined Rivals got a little more expensive. Price moved up on it. All right. Slow Tuesday, guys. Actually, for some reason, I just have tons of energy, too. There it goes. Here's Metazoo First Edition. Oh, that's an empty pack. Where can I put this? Put this over here. Okay, Metazoo. Ah, we got a fresh case of this. This is PRB1. The case is fresh. What is Topps Movie First International? That is sold out. We sold out of those. I don't know if I'll be able to restock it. So these Fates Collides, these are $40 a piece. Fates Collide. Lovely. We have nobody in the queue. If you're watching, you've never placed a first-time order, place your first-time order tonight. I'd love to see a new guy open up some cards tonight. Let's see. What else do we got? Look at this. First edition Rocket Side-Up. Man, I feel like keeping this. Same with the Dark Charmeleon, man. Some of the common uncommons are getting crazy expensive. Okay. Investing in Psyduck. Good. Okay. Oops. All right. Nice. Ooh. So if we're having kind of a slow night, which I think we are, I think the night is effectively slowed down. I kind of want to take some pictures. Let me see. Where can I get some cards to take pictures of? Let's see. Where did I put those slabs at? There should have been some slabs that came into this room for pictures. I think they're over here. All right, here we are. Ta-da! Ugh. All right, oops. Ooh, move this over here. Got a nice drink with me. Good. All right, moving everything around. So here we are. We have an order for Miss Beatrice. Hello, Beatrice. How are you tonight? Did my music pause again already? Oh my gosh. So let me jump over here. Mr. the #1 consumer of plastic. What? That's not true. Okay, aloha, mister. I'll take a spot in the Frieren box gym break. Okay, the Frieren box break. So 1, Beatrice. Okay, we need one more person in here. All right, we got Beatrice in this box break. $35 buy-in, and then it's done. One person gets the whole box for $35. The other person misses. What do we got here? We've got Elsa and Anna. Ooh. Here's Kuromi. Doing good, mister. Thank you. About to be 10 p.m. here. Nice. 10 p.m. Oh, your time zone is very different from ours. Here's Stekskowski. Here's this beautiful Dragonair PSA 7, huh? When do I get to start taking these down? Let's go ahead and reach for a new slab. So here's a why not slab, huh? Looks like it's already been recently priced. Recently priced. Did the darkness box finish? No, the darkness box finish just started. In fact, nobody's in it yet. Here it is. Ooh, that is the darkness box. $40 buy-in if you'd like to jump in. Still time to jump into that. Obviously, time to jump into that. Oh yeah, this abandoned melodic, huh? I don't know. What should we do with the abandoned melodic, huh? Okay, abandoned melodic. Somebody said, I don't even want that melodic from Shiny Star 2020. Okay, how about $15 on this? Now, if this was already updated to the 10, I'd probably do like 25. But, got lots of great slabs. What kind of slabs do you guys want to see? Okay, let me take a picture of this. Do you still have the coins? If so, I'd like to slab one away. Yes, I do. Which slab are you looking for? $15 is fair. Yeah, it's not bad. I think normally that card would be like, I bet you like 35, 40. All right, I got this channel, and we need to take some pictures. Okay. All right. Could you show them on camera? Boy, everyone wants to see those coins, man. You got it, man. Coins are popular. So here they are. These are the NGC coins. I had no idea Hawaii was a 6-hour difference. So here's a nice Machop. Here's Horsey. Here's Ivysaur. Give me your opinion, guys. Which of these coins is nicest? Here's Muck. I want to hear your vote. Here's Bulbasaur on 140. Golem, 69. I want to hear your vote on which one of these you think is nicest. Rhydon, Primate, of the ones that remain. There's Golem. There's Dragonair. Here's Ninetales. Here's Dratini. Here's Ghastly. Persian, Rattata, Goldeen, and Nidorino, and Butterfree. Ta-da! All right, so lots of great coins here. All right. Okay. Oops. I thought it was like 3 hours. I thought it was like 3 hours too. Didn't know they had such different time periods sometimes. All right. Okay. Here's some fun stats for you guys. Jump over here. We're going to take a look at the channel. You ready? I'm going to share some fun stats with you all. Boop. Grabbing the analytics. So it says, for this last 28 days, we had 807,000 views. 807,000 views. We picked up just shy of 600 subscribers. And the top video was one whole box of Eevee Heroes, opened in a minute. that video is just chugging along. A surprise video that did very well was the one that says PSA grading standards have changed. Is it still worth the risk? Yep. All right. Very fun. What do you guys think of that? We are at 97,336 subscribers. Closing in on 98,000. 98,000. So close, man. Got to get there. Okay. I think I heard something come in. Mr. Garrett says he'll take away the Dragonair coin. No! We are. Maybe he's buying it for you, Tammy. I don't know. All right, let's see. All right. Grab that. Okay. Let's see. We're going to head over to Slab Away. And this is going to say... you shall be... I think technically you'd be above Garrett and Adald. R22. And it'll say NGC Dragonair 140, 120. So $120 remains. Thank you, Mr. Garrett. There it is. Need a Dragonair emoji. Do the nighttime streams fetch much in ad revenue? That's a great question. We are. Well, you know, people come and go from the stream constantly. So you can see that we have 89 viewers right now, but that's not the total view. But I'd say the views are down overall on the nighttime stream, and the views are up overall on the daytime stream. So I'd say kind of the way our streams are working, we have two audiences that are somewhat split between the two streams. Some people show up to both, some people show up only to one. So I'd say overall, I've kind of split my viewer base between the day and the night. We have so much content, so much live stream that people don't have to worry. Like they go, oh, I'm going to miss the nighttime stream. They go, oh, I don't worry about that because I'll just catch them in the daytime stream. So we got a lot of that. But let me see. I don't know. I haven't checked it. I always mentioned we made a little bit of money in ad revenue from the nighttime streams. Let's see if we can find one from like maybe like a week ago. Let's see. Okay, here's one from about a week ago. Which one's the night one? Probably this one, All Pokies Go to Heaven. And then let's see, analytics. Yeah, it says I made about $6 from that. So if I made $6 from both streams, it'd be about pretty close to 15 actually. It's about 12. Yeah, the streams don't really make a lot of ad revenue. It's all about the sales, man. I'm one of the people that doesn't show up to the daytime stream. Excuse me. We are. So today I went to a restaurant that I was trying to get my credit card back from. I left my super powerful business credit card at a restaurant the other night. It was Saturday night, and then they were closed Sunday, and now they've got like construction going on. I drove like 45 minutes to get to the restaurant. It was like a 45-minute drive because they're not nearby. And I couldn't get the credit card because they were closed for construction inside of the building. I didn't know they were doing that. It's so random. I drove all the way out there and did it for nothing. So then we drove off to an arcade and we played a whole bunch of pinball. I had $20 of cash, so I got $20 of coins. I've never done that before. Have you ever converted a $20 bill into coins? It's like 5 pounds of coins. It's ridiculous. And we stayed at this outdoor arcade for a while. It's pretty sizable one. It's called Dog Patch Arcade, and it's on the main street out there. And we played pinball for like a couple hours. It was actually really fun. It was really fun because we went in, and somebody had already loaded up all the machines with a free game. There's a whole line of pinball machines, a great variety of them, and some generous person had loaded every machine up with the free game. So first we played it for free, and then we picked our favorite ones and played probably about $10 worth of them. The Margaritaville Resort Arcade was so sad. Oh, you've been out there? It's my cousin's company. I don't know which island, but it looks cool. I've never been personally. Hurricane season, damn, but I never lived anywhere where I had to be ready for that. Crazy. You don't use Apple Pay? Who are you talking about, me? No, I don't use Apple Pay, no. I just use my credit card. My credit card. Maybe I should use Apple Pay. I don't know. I've never bothered with that. All right. There's no orders in the queue. That's it. I'm declaring it a slow day. Pinball. I could drain hours on a good pinball table. Yeah, we were having fun. We played South Park. There's a South Park pinball table. We were playing that one. That one was really cool. Oh, let's get it rotate. Here it is. The Nefarious Team Rocket. Okay. Here's Dusclops. Ooh, nice. Here's this girl getting her boob grabbed. Called Connection Refurbishment. There was a Star Wars. There were actually 2 Star Wars pinball tables. And then there was Star Trek. There was The Lord of the Rings, which for some reason cost more than the rest. I don't know why. It just cost more to play. And then there was this Black Knight one that was really fun. We liked that one. We played that one a couple times. And yeah, so somebody had put money into all the machines and walked away so that you could play any machine. So first we played all the machines for fun, and then we went back and spent some money on it. It was really nice. Then we went on a nice, long, healthy walk. What about you guys? You refresh on that? All right, so I feel like now would be a great time to find that guy's missing card. So what do we have over here? We've got Dark Wheezing, Eevee, this Galarian Moltres that needs to be put into a sleeve. Ooh, whoa, this one's really pretty. Look at that. Shining Mew, dude. That's hot. They go all over birthdays, public events. What surprised me, Disney hadn't tried to shut or contracted her costumes. What are you talking about? I used to play the $10 pinball scratch-off. Pinball scratch-off? What the hell is a pinball scratch-off? Anyway, I had so much fun. I wish I could move somewhere and open up like an arcade. Corocoro Mew. I wish I could open like a big arcade with just pool ball tables. Nothing else, just a huge variety of pool ball tables. Did I say pool balls? Pinballs. All right. So I'm going to offer this Corocoro Mew next. This card is canceled. Darkright's going to be taken back down. Let's grab this. He was only one deep, so he's had enough rotations. This one's quite a bit more expensive, though. This is a red label price on this one, and it does have a star spot. All right. And so this guy's done. Put him into a normal sleeve. Darkrai, he was a lightning bolt. There it is. Poor Darkrai. He'll be back up here in no time. Thing is, when it comes to cards like Darkrai, you really don't have like some infinite supply of them. They're quite rare. Similar to this Corocoro Mew, guys. This is a really good card. We're not going to host a break like this very often at all. So here's your one shot to get into it. You know that. How often do you see Corocoro Mew on the table? You never see it on the table. So that one, you got one shot at it, and then he'll be gone, and I'm not going to restock him. Is Efren? Or should I? Maybe I should be restocking PSA 1s of lots of cards. Okay, Hunter Tipton has $40. Lovely. Very nice. I feel like I could update the thumbnail, actually. So let's update the thumbnail to be this, and Naughty Grimer, maybe? All right, let's try this out. I'm going to update the thumbnail. Here it is. And click. Okay, now, to update the thumbnail, we're going to jump over here. Jump into that Mew, because you definitely will miss out on that Mew if you do not jump in right now. That one will be gone by, I bet you, the beginning of the daytime stream if it doesn't end tonight. But there's a very fair chance it finishes tonight. Okay, especially because it's about to turn into the title, the thumbnail title. All right. Whew. We're going to click on this. We're going to details. Scroll on down to the bottom. And now, let me go ahead and jump into our Discord server where I posted the picture for myself. A little off-center. Now, I used to have this problem with it. Why does it always want to be a JPEG? Let's try this again. How about this? Ah, there it is. Oh, it doesn't want to be a JPEG. That's what I meant to say. All right, now we'll jump right over here. Change to this. I almost feel like we could have a better break. The title shall say Hot Mew Break. Hot Corocoro Mew Break. Leafeon Alt Break. And Band Grimer. All right, I said I'd have the breaks. There they are. They're looking good. Those are good ones, man. Lovely. She can only play one character at a time. 5 princesses makes a way bigger impact. What? Who are you talking about? All right, let's jump over here. Let's close this up. Let's hit refresh over here. What do we got? We have Mr. Javier Arroyo. Gem 2 box for Mr. Javier. Yes, sir. Let's grab it. All right. Time to get you that Umbreon. Ooh. Toss this over here. Okay. All right. Mr. Javier. You're saving us, Javier. Thanks for popping in, man. How's your night? Grabbing that. Sneeping these. Sneeping this as well. Okay. All right. So now we have Leafy Blown. Ooh. Ooh. Espeon. How nice. We've got Leafeon. Good luck, Javier. We are looking for an AR to pop out. That's what we want. We want an AR. We've got holographic Sylveon. I happen to like these hollows a lot, so I put them in the front. A stamped Jolteon. I'm surprised more people don't want to join or do that as good side job for anything. They seem to be popular here at the mall events. Mostly it's people as Moana, Elise, and Anna. Do what? Ooh, stamped Sylveon. Riveting conversation. What are we talking about? Here's Vaporeon. Ta-da! You guys talking about being like mascots or something like that? We are. For birthday parties. Okay. Oh, Glaceon. Grab that. Aha, Jolteon. Ooh. Lovely. Here's Eevee. Eevee? Look at that Eevee. Very nice. I'm calling Mr. just being a degenerate. Oh, I'm chilling, Mr. Just being a degenerate. Nice. So you got 3 stamped card. Oh, man. This Sylveon does look nice, though, doesn't it? That looks nice. Okay. 2 more packs. Here's, Elisa and Anna from Frozen and Moana are popular princesses for parties here. Oh. I wonder how much money you make doing that. Here's Glaceon. All right, and then we have it, Mr. Javier. Maybe the next box is the hot one. Mr. is about to treasure it personal. I was about to do what? Treasure it? I was about to treasure it personal. Your box is up here. And it's pretty full. I don't know if this will even fit. Okay. Wade says, I'm tired. Just wanted to say hi, but I'm headed out. Catch you all tomorrow. Have a nice night, Mr. Wade. Wade's leaving me? No! Baby, come back. All right, this box is really full. Let's do a miniature smaller bag. All right. You say one more thing, and I'm going to take it personal. All right. What's in the news, guys? Anything interesting in the news? Javier Arroyo, 6.25. Okay. Ta-da. Okay. Birthday Pikachu. He's been rotating for a while, hasn't he? Birthday Pikachu's had enough. He's had enough of a shot. Here's the Dragonite. Stexkowski Dragonite. Ah, the lovely Eevee break. Integrated Combat Wing Naka. And Leaving the Nest. Ooh, spooky. The next box won't be it either, but I might still get another box. Elon missed Donald Sack on his chin. By the way, this is a gem break for a whole box of Frieren. $35 buy-in. Beatrice is already in. We're looking for one more person. One more person. $35. Take a chance. $35. Elon missed Donald's. That's gross, dude. All right, love it. Andrew Martin, he's back, and he says, one spot in Corocoro Mew. We have a new break on the table, Corocoro Mew. It might be the most popular break of all. Have you ever seen Corocoro Mew, guys? Take a quick look at this. Beautiful. Swirl by his tail, by the way. Look at that. The fact that it's PSA 1 is actually very endearing to people. It's like one of the popular numbers to collect as a PSA 1. Okay, Mr. Andrew Martin, you're in. Lightning. Kapow. Okay. The next box won't be it either, but I might still get another box. You never know. You never know. You just never know. Here's a Misty. I suspect that Misty ain't about to sell. Crown Pikachu. He's stuck, but he's not going anywhere. He will not be... So Crown Pikachu will not be reset. He will just be completed over a long period. Okay. So, what do we have here? We've got the Expedition Mega Break. Here it is, Bulbasaur. Stexkowski Bulbasaur, Melodic, and Aggron. I like the Aggron. The Energy card I'm not so sure about. Energy cards are harder to move. I'm going to take a picture of this one. Oh, that's my new Gengar. Ooh, you're so spooky. I'll never leave, mister, never. That's why you're so nice. How's this guy so nice to me? Okay, we're going to head down to All Slabs June. We're going to take a picture of this round on the table. These cards have been rotating for a little while. It's time to get new cards onto the table, I think. So that's a commission round, and when commission cards get taken off the table, they go down into a little box down here. We got the commission box, so they don't get confused with my cards. How nice is that? I'm driving down to LA on Friday. There we go. Here's my Chop. He's ready to come down too, I think. Giratina. He's had a few turns. Call of Legends for $73 a spot. Shanks. He just got up there. Here's this Booty Butt girl. Her name's Miss Booty Butt. This nice Tammy Lightning card. I like that card a lot. Quips Lucario. Okay, we're ready for another picture, everybody. Okay. Here we are. All right, there it is. I have no time. She has no time to do Scooby Buns. All right. I thought you were rioting, Tammy. Tammy, I thought you were rioting, bro. Next up, we have our friend Emmanuel Valencia. He says, one box of the Korean Terror Festival. Ooh, did I bring a spare box in? That'd be convenient right now. Right now in particular. No, I did not. Me. I have to go get another box. I'll be right back. Tammy has pink hair. What? Tammy, she's got the pink hair. Tammy. I'm ready to be a rock star. Hello. All right, we got a couple boxes of this if you want to go deeper. Sweet. Ha, konnichiwa. Ready, guys? Hell no, I stay away from those. Tammy, no. Oops. Charmander. Tammy, what if I had pink hair? Tammy, what hair color would be the best looking hair color on me? It doesn't matter. I shave all my hair off. There we go. Charmander. Char. Ready? Emmanuel. He's the man. What's up, Emmanuel? What's up, man? Tell me what's going on in your life, Mr. Emmanuel. What brought you here tonight? Ooh. I have nothing against pink hair. Tammy hates pink hair. Let it be known. All right. Karis wants me to grow my hair out. I say, I like having a shaved head. It makes me more efficient. It's more aerodynamic anyways. Yeah. I told her Johnny Sins shaves his head. Excuse me. A little cough there, huh? Just working school, mister. Trying to get some nice cards. Sweet! All right. Here's Flareon. Whee! Hi, mister. Do you still have Rayquaza VMAX for Slab Away? It's still in Chan. VMAX Rayquaza. I don't even remember that at all. For Slab Away. You mean like the Altart? You mean like English Altart? Oh. Yay, Petron! The one we didn't want. All right. Somebody's got to pull him. That's Petron in your box. We're looking for a good Master Ball now. Maybe like the Umbreon Master Ball. Umbreon Master Ball could still save this box. You did it. You pulled the golden mask that nobody wants. Yay! Dude, Prismatic is a tough set sometimes. There's a lot of different pulls in here. The English Altart from Evolving Skies, perchance. I'd probably be open-minded to doing a red label submission, a Slab Away. I did that for a couple guys. Although his price fell afterwards, so I'm pretty sure some of those guys are going to abandon that. They're going to be like, nah. But otherwise, no, I don't really have one like up on the table with the red label on it. All right. Yep. Price fell on a red label card. That's usually one of the easiest signs it's going to get abandoned. I like those. Mister, when you had a beard, you look like you knew the guy who invented fire. Yeah, I don't grow my beard hair out too often. I usually just shave it all off. Just shaved head, shaved beard. I look like a big Cabbage Patch doll. All right. More of a shaved head kind of guy. Got it. No worries. Oh, I'm worried. Ooh, hooky. Just sent an order, mister. Don't have a bag. Shipped mine a while ago. Yay! It's Mr. Junior. What's up, man? How's life? Ooh. All right, Mr. Emmanuel. His name's Emmanuel. He's got a bag. Did you guys see the awesome Mew break we have going on now? Boom. $40 buy-in. Somebody's already in here. So it's up to one. That is one sexy Corocoro Mew. I bet that break goes off. We also have this box. Beatrice is waiting for someone to join. $35 buy-in. Take a chance on Frieren. $35. Okay. Mr. Antonio Avila. What's up, man? For one box, Korean Starburst. Oh, do I have another box of that laying around? No, of course not. Okay, let me go get it. Chillin', mister. Pull out this art for me, please. Oh, yes. I would love to do that. That would please me to no end. I'd be like, the darkness of balls finish. It never even started. No one's in it. Are you wanting to join? If you want to join, you should join it because everyone's scared. I think the way breaks work, I'm pretty sure the way breaks work, everyone's just waiting for someone else to get the break like close to the end, and then they just jump in at the end. They don't want to jump in at the beginning. They go, which one's almost over? I'm big. Here it is. Ah. Oh, ho, ho. Okay. Antonio. No, it's because I live on the other side of the border. The border. Here we are. Sneap. Shipping's going to kill me. Oh. I would join the Frieren. So like Canada or something. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Shipping's not too bad. We keep your customs low at least. Especially on ungraded cards. We keep the customs real low. All right. Any Yugis? Yugis. We got some Yugis on the menu. Check out the Yugis. They're in the extended menu. 2 151 packs, senor. So, the 151 packs, are those also the Korean version, I assume? 2 packs Korean. Okay, they were. Yes, they were. Perfect. Snipping this. Okay. Snipping this. Snipping this. Snipping this. I give a $5 tip. I give a $5 tip. Who's giving a $5 tip? Whoop, show the Mega Mew next to the Corocoro Mew. There's a Mega Mew? Not like Mega Man. Aha, right away we know this is a Shaman box. What a Shaman. Shaman, not Charizard, darn. Okay, I'm seeing Korean stuff sell pretty fast. People are liking the Korean product. I wonder if any of it's shifted in price, if that's the reason, but or maybe it's just a nice old product at a good old price. Here's the monkey. Ooh, ooh, ee. Okay, Lucario. Cold. What? Woo! All right, you got it, Mr. Antonio. Antonio. He got it, man. Look at that. Alt Art Charizard. Ooh. Double hit box. Wow. Looking good. Looking smooth. Smooth as butter. Oh, yeah. Exactly what I wanted. That's all you had to do. You just had to say that you wanted it. And the gods of Pokemon were going to give it to you tonight. As easy as cheese. Easy as pie. Was there ever a point where the country wasn't in debt? Gosh, I mean, the country always had a little bit of debt, but it was never that bad. It is. I'm pretty sure when the country was founded, there was probably no debt. And then the people in charge probably argued with each other and said, well, we could have a little bit of debt. And then there was probably like a cliff where it just went, whoop. They're like, print it as fast as you can. Here's Whimsicott. How whimsical. Okay, here's Shaman. It's Charmin. Cold. Okay, and here's a cold one. Cold. Raichu, Raichu! That's a pretty good box of Star Birth, man. You guys got to open up more boxes like this. You know, we got Lost Origin, Lost Abyss, I mean. Who's going to open more of that Lost Abyss? Pull that Altart Giratina, man. I'd like to see that guy go. It's not surprising. A country has debt. Just depends how much and to who. It's a little surprising. There we are. All right. Oh. So nice. Mr. Lost in the Abyss. Now, you need 2 151s, I believe. Let's see. Where are we? You know, you'd think I'd have an open box of the 151. Guess, oh, here it is. Found it. I did have an open box. Okay. 10-10 box. It's a pretty good box. Wow, thanks for making my night. Now pull one of the 151 too. If you pull Charizard out of here, that's a clip. Because this is exciting enough already. But it's really exciting when something really crazy happens. So let's see what happens. Could be any alt-art. And I think that would be clip-worthy. This was a $55 order, by the way, guys. Give you an idea. What? You did pull a Charizard. Double Charizard. Oh my gosh, but not the alt. Oh my god, I wish it was the alt so much. So close, man. So close, but that's not bad. Look at that, guys. Wow, wow, wow. Meow, meow, meow. Look at that. That's not bad for 55 bucks. Alt art, green Charizard. The US debt is scaly. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. It's because we have so much interest on the debt that we're just paying so much interest from the income that we make. There it is. Very nice. Wow, wow, wow. Meow, meow, meow. Dude, you're awesome. You're very lucky tonight, Mr. Antonio. Now, new bag, right? Excuse me. A little cough tonight, huh? Wonder if that's because I breathed all those mushroom spores. It is. All right. But who owns the debt? Mr. You have to clip. You said Charizard. Charizard. Antonio. Avila. Oh, 2 Charizards. Mom, come watch this. Okay. You want me to? I mean, I can probably give a... Let me grab this. Let me hit refresh on this. What am I listening to? This is still Smash Brothers? Devil's Call in Your Heart. What the hell? No way, dude. Get me out of here. Okay, so we're out of there. Now, let's grab this. Grab one of these. La la, skadooby dooby. Okay. This is going to say Antonio Avila pulls a double Zard. Might be worth it. 157. All right. Fine, I'll play Fire Emblem. Ooh. Oh. Skadooby dums. Let's see. Hit refresh. Nothing. Hit refresh over here. Nothing. Hit refresh over here. Slow Tuesday night. There's no orders in the queue. The queue is empty. If you've never placed an order, place your first order tonight. Give it a try. Give us some entertainment, guys. Now, I need to go looking for that Leafeon still. Where the hell is Leafeon, huh? I lost some guy's Leafeon. I lost Mr. Zachary's Leafeon. How did I do that? How was that possible that that could be lost like that? Maybe I should just buy it from him at this point. I think we checked all those boxes. Where else could it have gone? I don't think it could have gone anywhere else. Just makes no sense. Having debt means more than a number. U.S. starting to look like they elected a dictator. No! Let's see. Give me my popcorn. I'm going to watch it. Let's see. What do we have that's fun? How about one of these? So this should definitely be sent to the cross grade, or not cross grade, the update table. Let's see. It couldn't be over here, could it? I wonder if it has a chance of being over here, actually. Huh. I didn't check the pile I sent down to Alexis either. I wonder if it could be in that pile I sent down to Alexis. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think of that. You know, there's a pile of slabs I put down on the shipping table. I wonder if it could be in there. I gotta check there. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? I do have a favorite ice cream flavor. That's right. I have a favorite ice cream flavor, and it is butter pecan. Butter pecan. I also like vanilla. Vanilla's good. You know why vanilla's good? Vanilla gets to pair with pretty much anything. It's like you can eat it with a brownie. You can eat it with like banana cake bread. You can eat it with a muffin. So vanilla ice cream, you can eat it with a slice of pie. You can eat it with a slice of cake. It's real basic, you know? Just got that basic vanilla-y goodness. Okay. Volcanion, huh? All right, we got a Volcanion 9. Graded by some guy named TCC. Hey, vanilla's my favorite. Boomer. Boomer detected. He likes vanilla. Volcanion. Okay, let's see. So one of these should sell for like $85. Let's make this one, I don't know, $75. All right. Ooh. Here's an XY card. Oh. I'm going to toss these over here for now. Toss. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Mr. Kokiko's back. Hey, what's up, Victor? He says 1 spot in the PSA 1 Mew. 2 more live customs. Mr. Victor 2 live customs. We got 1 and we got 2. 2 cold live customs. I'm sorry, man. I am sorry about that. That's no good. Vanilla and Oreo cookie chip. That's all you need. That's all you need, guys. So, we got the Volcanion. How about another card? Ooh, here's a PSA 9 Dark Vaporeon. All right. Ooh. Now wait a second. I didn't put you in here. My bad. There it is. Good. I like this song. This song's nice. I like the fast pace of this song. Don't you guys like songs with a nice fast pace? 2 out of 9. Shining Mew, Corocoro. Notice how Mew isn't just very beautiful here. It's actually a nice blue Mew. Oh. Cindy. Cindy. That's my favorite. Myra. Suicune. Now, this Suicune doesn't have a date on it. Good catch, mister. Thank you. He said good catch. Blush. Suicune. So, this price is up to date. Karis and I were exploring properties today. That's what we did with some of our free time. Because we were talking about where to move. We're still talking about where we should move. We don't know yet. Taking a picture of this fine row. The fact that death row inmates get a chance at last words over most is morbidly interesting. Death row inmates. That must be a little nerve-wracking. All right. Okay. Okay. So these go into the commission box. And this goes into my box. Florida. What? What do you mean, Florida? You trying to trick me with your Florida magic? Don't try to trick me, Magic Man. This guy's always trying to trick me. All right, how about that Dark Vaporeon? Don't try to trick me. I'm too streetwise. First, Vap or E on. Oops. How about Dark Vaporeon? Dark. Okay. Here is PSA 9 first edition, and it's about $60. All right, $60 it is. I don't even think I need to write the 6.25 down on that one. That one's so cheap. Squirtle. Oh, cheap tropic taxes. Cheap tropic taxes. What? Anyways, Kirsten and I were looking at some places to move to, and Washington State has always been one of the options because it's one of the no tax states. And we found a cool place on the eastern side called Leavenworth. They got like a whole, fake Germany thing going on. But we appreciate that because we have that out here in Missouri too. It's called Herman, Missouri. And it was actually a German settlement, basically. So it's like legit, really Germanic. Like they only stopped printing the newspaper in German like 70 years ago or something. Middle of nowhere, Missouri. Very, very beautiful little town on the river. And now they host Oktoberfest there every year. It's kind of famous for Oktoberfest in Missouri, the St. Louis region. And so we really like that place. We've thought about buying a home there multiple times. Anyways, this place up in Washington is kind of like that, but they got these huge mountains too. So it's like, dang, dude, that's really tempting. All right. Classical. But it's so poorly populated. There's like 2,000 people living over there, and that's it. Super inconvenient. No restaurants. So even worse than what we have now. But, we floated around the idea of maybe buying a house there with the intention of moving out of it, but keeping it. We're going to sell these houses. There's no tax advantage in these houses. There it is. So we don't know if we want to keep houses in a state that has no tax advantages. I know Leavenworth. Yeah, so we're tempted to buy a little house over there, and then to make sure we buy it in an area where you're allowed to rent, and then live there for a year or two, save up for another house, and then move somewhere else, but keep the Leavenworth house and allow a property manager to turn it into sort of like an investment property. All right, so check out that squirrel. $25. Dark Vaporeon First Edition, $60. Volcanion 9. Now, here's another card going on to eBay. You can buy it right now if you want to, but here it is. He's going. Overlord of the Hotwoods. Creepy. Okay. All right. I'm going to Uzbekistan. Eber. All right. All right. Okay, that one's done. Cool. And this box over here is almost full, isn't it? All right, he's going in. Lovely. And what's this? Oh, this is that cool Halo Legacy card. That's a neat one. Promethean Knight. Okay. Another round of pictures here. It's good to get this stuff done, Oops. Okay. Kind of show off that he's embossed. All right, very nice. Hey, we got a round from Mr. Emmanuel Valencia. Nice. Very good. Put that over here. Now, we're going to take this real fast. Charmander for $58. He's just been repriced. And this Kabutops. We're clicking on this. Here's Emmanuel Valencia Classic Collection Squirtle. You got it. Okay. Ooh. Good, good, good. All right, let's get a rotation. If you moved to Leavenworth, you would be oddly close to me. What? Here we go. Tyranitar. Here's Eevee. We're just considering all the possible places. It's a real slow process. Yeah, Karis kind of expressed some concern. Ooh, look at this Leafeon. Karis expressed some concern that she might not like Las Vegas. I think I'm the one that's more excited for Vegas. Here's Curlia. It's a hard choice to make, you know, because there's so much to do in Vegas. Whereas a place like Leavenworth would be very, very touristy and underdeveloped, kind of similar to what we're doing now. And yet she prefers that sort of like environment. She prefers the trees and the mountains and the water. She doesn't like the idea of living in the desert so much. I was like, okay. I was like, all right, whatever you want, whatever you want. No, but her opinion matters a lot to me. This, all right. Look at that dark war turtle. You won't know till you get there, to be honest. I wonder if you can go like a bit more closer to Seattle. In Leavenworth, not really. So it's about a 2-hour drive to Seattle. But it's only a 30-minute drive to a place to the right side of it called Winneth, or I can't remember the name of it. Where's that killer from? That guy who just killed his 3 daughters. Guy who killed his 3... Okay, let's see. Here it is, this dad. Manhunt continues. What is the name of that area? It's just saying Washington State. How annoying is that? The guy who killed his 3 daughters is from the place that's 30 minutes away from Leavenworth. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Ooh, we got an order over here from Mr. Taihua. What's up, man? Taihua's back. Hey, he says, 2 live customs. Taihua, good luck, man. Okay. 1. Oh-ho! And 2. You went too deep, huh? Raichu 8. What could Raichu 8 be? Raichu 8. Whoa, we need to stock up on this box, huh? Hey, that's a $100 rainbow Raichu 8. Okay. Ooh. Very nice. Tahua. Rainbow cards can be pricey sometimes. All right, Dark War Turtle. Okay. I see what you're saying, but not really, because Leavenworth is surrounded by mountains, and so there's really restrictive build areas. You can't build on the mountain itself. Dark War Turtle, first edition. But yeah, it would be cool. It's a very beautiful place. It's clearly very, very beautiful. So there's a temptation. It'd be interesting. I told her maybe we could buy a house in a place like that, live there for 2 to 3 years, and then move again right away, but just buy a second home and have that be a smaller home, smaller, cheaper kind of home, you know, and keep the Leavenworth home, like owning a home in Aspen, Colorado, that kind of thing. And it would be kind of like a gamble on Leavenworth becoming desirable to live in that sort of way. Good for raising a family? I'm not sure about that. If it's good for raising a family. Could be. Kangaskhan 9. Oh, yeah. That's right. We got Kangaskhan 9 here. Kang. Ask. Oops. Han. Classic. Okay. Anyways, we're able to live in a place like that because of our status as full remote workers. So we could go to the middle of nowhere if we wish. Not great for shipping, I'm sure, but it's possible to do. Yes. The moment I'm in a place with no state taxes, I can begin to liquidate large chunks of my collection if I want. And then I can convert that into real estate money and try to pay down a home very fast. And then that would deleverage me essentially and allow me to jump into the next home. we are. Let's see. It's definitely a pretty place if you guys go look at it. By the way, did you guys know there's only 4 spots left in the waifu break here? 4 spots left in the waifu break. That makes it one of the closest breaks on the table. This Shining Mew, you get one shot at this. We don't have Shining Mews like this all the time. Tell me, guys, if you're a regular, how often do we have a nice Shining Mew as a break? Virtually never. I mean, I think the last time we had a vintage break was the Misty Gyarados. What was that, like 2 or 3 months ago? It was a while ago. And they're far and few in between. Most breaks are like modern cards. So this is a special one. Jump in if you like it. Jump in if you don't like it. It's a good card. That one's going to finish fast. I'm very confident in that one. Now, but it is a slow Tuesday. Let's go ahead and get another one of these pictures up. Ooh, Lost Thunder. Sigilif. Now, I'm not going to abuse you. I'm not going to abuse you guys and put this Sigilif in the Poke Shuffle. We're going to get this listed up on eBay and liquidate it up there. All right, very nice. Let's take a picture. Very good. Here we are. All right, picture number 1. And we're going to use this. And picture number 2. Click. All right. And ta-da. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and sleeve this card up. Very nice. Sigilif. You forget he's even a Pokemon sometimes. How about this one? Oops. TCC. Oh, yeah, we've got our giveaway. Hitmonchan Carddass. Oh, should I really? I guess I'm selling this one. Here we are. Okay. Looks like he's recently graded, too. What a nice card, man. What a nice card. Okay. Take 1. Okay. And take number 2. Okay. Lovely. Hey, what's up, G's Pokestop? How's it going, man? Hope you're having a great night. Good. Taking lots of good pictures here. And let's rotate. Here's Haunter. Here's Sephiroth. Here's Unprotected Time Matsuri. That doesn't sound right. Here's One Piece Portgas Diaz. You know, this was priced on $325. Let's take a closer look at that. Let's see. Portgas Diaz. Time for a repricing. PSA 10. Oops. Port Gas. Oops. I typed in Port House. Port Gas 119. And this is an alternative art. Let's type in art. Okay. And it looks like he's just about $50. Yay! Very good. Lovely. All right. We're going to get this. Poor Gray Ninja, huh? Poor Gray Ninja. He's taking a while, huh? Okay. All right. That's okay, though. He'll finish one day. I promise. The Gray Ninja will finish. He just got to take a little extra longer. Here's Mickey Likes That Target. Mickey Likes That Target. Oh, this is a gym break, by the way. If you ever want to gym break a Mickey Mouse card, vintage Mickey Mouse, we are waiting for somebody to join this Frieren gym break. Beatrice is in. We're waiting for one more person to join. Another person is waiting for the break. We've got this Wax Pack Princess Peach PSA 9, $34 buy-in. Jose Ardano's just waiting for somebody to join. Open me a Gem 2 box with my credit. Ooh, I like that. But before we do that, I believe we have one gentleman in the order. Grab this. It is Mr. Oops. Here it is. Emmanuel Valencia, 1 box of Korean Terra Festival. Yes, so let's get that done, and then we'll get a box of Gem 2. Sounds good. This Terra Festival? Yes, it is. The one with the Umbreon, no doubt. Okay. Tossing that up. Snipping all that. Lovely. Oh. It's Luke Laurie. Hey, Luke, I got something for you. Let's see, where to go? Here it is. Luke, I got your Cardconomist grade done. That's way, way, way faster than PSA, huh? Stewie and Herbert, Star Wars Transparent, Inkworks Family Guy. There it is. That's pretty freaking fast. PSA's card will take you like 3 months to get back. We got it done in like 5 days maybe. Not bad. I gotta get Mr. NHCC's done. I was working on it, but the problem was one of his QR codes wasn't working, and we were so close to the stream. I was like, I guess I might as well go start the stream up. I got that grade done in just a couple days. Compare that to a 3-month wait at PSA. You could have your card TCCG graded in a week. Let's go super fast. Yes. And there's virtually no wait line at all for TCCG grading. There it is. And there probably never will be, because it's never going to be $7 or $8. Mr. I have 2 cards I want you to grade. I didn't know it was only a couple day wait. Yeah, we have massively improved the speed. Here it is, Umbreon. Look at that Umbreon. Beautiful, man. Ooh. Lovely. I just got my round of shipping and noticed 7 slabs missing. I was wondering if you still have them. If you're missing 7 slabs, we definitely still have them. Sounds like something happened. Another Petrarunt? Bro, that sucks, man. Oh, my God. So why don't we start talking about it, Mr. Lord Pop-Tart? Give me some help. What was the name on the shipping, and why do you think they would be missed or something like that? For example, like, did you have 2 different names? Did you have like maybe like a Cash App name and then a PayPal name? That would be a common problem. Yeah, let's try and figure out what happened. Most likely Alexis saw your name on the label. This is the most common way a slab gets missed. She sees the name on the label and it doesn't match the slabs in the box. So that's the most common mistake at this point. But that's because she's very good, actually. If that's what happened, it's because she's very good. She hesitates to ship it if it doesn't match perfectly. Mr. Bagunas? All right. So Mr. Bagunas, 7 slabs. Tell you what, why don't I run down there and check right after this? Because we're having not too slow of a stream, or not too fast of a stream. I'll run down there. I'll go check for your slabs right now. And you know what it is? I bet it was something like the label. I bet she saw the label, and I bet it didn't properly match what I wrote on the back of the slabs or something. And so she probably didn't want to combine it at the risk of misshipping, you know? All right. Very nice. Very good. Let's throw this out. Okay. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Petrarunt box. No! Emmanuel Valencia. Now, I'm going to go looking for your slabs, Mr. Bagunas, and we're going to take good care of you, okay? But I bet you that something like that happened. So I might start out by taking a quick look at how the label looked. So here it is. I've got your name in the address book. Now, let me go looking for his slabs, everyone. When I come back, box of Gem 2 for Tammy. Okay? I'm back. Sorry about the wait, guys. I didn't see them. I did not see a Jonathan Baguna's pile of slabs down there, which is why it took me so long. So let me try something out. Let me see if maybe, here's a different theory. Maybe there's 2 boxes. Okay. Okay. We're logging in. Let's go hunting. Ah, there it is right there. So the reason you don't have all your slabs is because you have 1 box that's still in transit. There we go. It's currently in St. Louis. You know what's crazy about that? The one that's in St. Louis was shipped 4 days before the one that just arrived to you. So the one that just arrived to you today made it first, and it was printed more recently too. So you just got 1 package and it's very late. The first shipment should only have 3 slabs. It's still possible that it had the other slabs in it. Yeah, and the reason for that is because of the way that we do shipping. So you can order shipping on the 29th, which I don't know what day that would have been. May 29th, let's see what that was. Here it is, May 29th. So you could have ordered it on May 29th, and you could have accumulated the slabs, and the item still could have gone out on some like a day that was a bit later than you expected. But I don't know. We'll have to see after those arrive, okay? So right now, my theory is that the slabs you're looking for are in the other shipment. That's my theory. All right. So let's jump over here. All right. Let's jump back to this. Very nice. Here it is. Okay. Okay. All right. And we'll open this up. Very nice. Emmanuel Valencia. I see what you're saying, though. You feel like maybe the slabs that you're looking for should have gone out in the other package. What could have happened, it could have worked out like this. Alexis could have gotten a hold of both the labels, and she could have used one of the labels for the slabs and one of the labels for your bags. But that would assume that she had the second label 4 days later. Let me look at something. I'm curious. I don't always know how things work down there. Oh, you know what? Let's focus on this. Yeah, you have a second box on the way, so I bet they're in there. All right. I'm trying a new kind of pack with my next one. Sounds good. Ready? Ooh. Very nice, very nice. And 7 slabs, huh? Ah, look at that, Tammy. It's a nice night after all for Miss Tammy. Look at that. Beautiful Umbreon. How nice. Okay, and here is Leafeon. We got Leafeon. Okay, very nice. Give me a moment here. Wow, wow, wow. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Justin French? Nice to meet you. He's asking, how can I order? Thanks for asking. It's pretty uncomplicated. All of the details are in the description of the live stream. So head over there. You're going to see that you make payment for what you want using PayPal, CASHAPP, ZELLE, VENMO, or even crypto. And then I get an email and where I receive the money, and that's how I know it's your turn to open stuff. If you scroll down, you'll also see what's for sale. There it is. All right. If you have any questions, just ask. Okay. Here's ta-da, the Flareon. Look at that Flareon. Okay. Oh, look at this guy. Very nice. We got Gleevy. Ooh, what's Gleevy? Here's... Oh, look at that Eevee. So nice. Oh, Vaporeon. Whee! Okay. Ah ha ha, Pookie Drew's so funny. There you go. And haha, Jolteon. Not a bad box, huh, Tammy? Money well worth the spending. I don't know where I was going with that. So yesterday, by the way, guys, yesterday after the stream ended, I went and I made ramen noodles. I made a nice ramen late night dinner, and I had it with that really rare gourmet mushroom that we picked wild out of the forest, the black trumpets. And so I got a whole bunch of those, washed them up, chopped them up, and put them in the ramen, and it was really, really good. And then it was earlier today, Karis had not tasted them yet. She had not eaten one of those black trumpets. So I washed one, and I simply heated it in the microwave. That's it. I just heated it for like 20 seconds. It was kind of warm, and we both took a bite of it. They're good, man. The black trumpet mushrooms are good. All right, there we are. Tim. If you died of the shrooms, I'm taking your pokies. Well, they're clearly, we got the good ones clearly because we seem to both still be alive. I didn't even have indigestion. How nice. So I'm new to this. So if I send 150 in crypto, you will open a Terra Festival box for me. Yes, I will. I'd be happy to do that. You can also ask me if you need a particular crypto, type. So we have Solana on the menu, but if you prefer to use something else, we can probably get that for you. There we are. Get you a crypto address for it. There we are. And then after you send the amount, I'll just ask you what it is you wanted to open. Ethereum. All right, let me go add Ethereum to the menu real fast. We have one guy, his name's Mr. LaFlame. He's a big crypto guy. He loves crypto. And he quite often, he orders using crypto. He's the main guy. But there's a couple guys, like Waldbeer's done it. All right. So, receive crypto. And we want to receive Ethereum. Wow, it's got all these options. Okay. I'm going to copy this address. Okay. And now I'm going to go up here and paste this in here. All right. I have a ton of Ethereum from 2019. Nice. All right. Now, let me go grab that. Grabbing my Ethereum number. Okay, this shall say ETH. Dash, boom. Okay, you should, okay, now, if you hit refresh on the stream, the Ethereum address will show up below the Solana address. So you should see an Ethereum address. You can send like $1 or something to test it out if you wish. And I'll tell you if it made it over here. And it should be good to go now. I sent an order for a Beyond Generations pack. Sounds interesting. Beyond Generations. Oh, that's Dragon Ball, isn't it? I think that's Dragon Ball. Dragon Balls. So, Miss Tammy, oops. Tammy pulling that nice Umbreon. What a nice night. We are. Very good. All right. That's going to say minus 64.59. All right, 459. Good. That reminds me, I need to pay something. I need to pay a tariff. Now, next up, we have a beautiful order from our friend Chloe O'Brien. One Beyond Generation. Okay. The secret menu holds all the secrets. Yes. Okay. Whoops. Did my music just pause? What the hell? Give me back my music. It's where Charlie Brown lives. A boy named Charlie Brown. Son Goku, face off with an emperor. Whoa, what? Wow. Okay. Miss Chloe. Here you go. Very nice. Ta-da. Good, 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 good. Let's go ahead and rotate these slabs now. Do they need to rotate or do they need a picture, you think? Let's see. Let's rotate. This is an additional break we've added to the table. The Monkey D. Luffy wanted poster. This is a chase card in the One Piece collection. So that's a nice one. We added all kinds of breaks to the table tonight. We took down one break. The Dark Ride break has been taken down. So Hunter Tipton has $40 back for that. And we added some really hot stuff like this Corocoro Mew, for example. That's a good one. That one will really finish. Here's Whiskash. And here, yeah, something like the Corocoro Mew is no experiment. That's a very desirable card. Rotate. We're rotating. We're rotating. Okay, good. Okay, so I can just say what I want here in chat. That's right, Mr. Justin. Yeah, so for crypto, it works like this. You actually just tell me what you got. Yep. There's no way to leave a message with crypto, unfortunately. So after you've sent some crypto over, you just tell me what you want. That's pretty funny, isn't it? It's nice to meet you, by the way. Okay, let me delete this. We got a pretty broad variety of slabs that we're always kind of flipping through. Every day we sell a lot of slabs. This slab's going up onto eBay because lately I have such a gigantic slab buildup that we're taking the goofy ones and posting them to eBay for goofy people, where they'll have a better chance to sell to a very broad market. So like Nidorino, people just don't buy Nidorino. I couldn't tell you why. They just don't want them. But eBay wants them, so off to eBay land he goes. Okay. Good. Or Pupitar. Look at this Pupitar. Rotate now or else. Pupitar. All right. Picturing that. All right. And there we have it. Good. Okay, 150 ETH was sent to the address in the description. Nice, nice, nice. And that's for a box of Japanese Terra Festival, I believe you said. So we'll just wait for that to arrive. Sometimes it takes a minute or two. Here's Dragonair Rainbow. Erica's Bulbasaur. That's nice. Sneasel. Oops. Slowpoke. And Dragonite. Ooh. Good, good, good. But where is the menu? The menu is in the description. So, kind of like below where you found the Ethereum address. There's two menus, actually. I kind of can show you in a second here. All right. Get past this stuff. So here we are. See? So I'm showing you on screen. We just closed the live chat. And then we're going to open this up. Okay. We got 48 likes. That's nice. We're going to expand the description. There it is. It's expanded now. Here's how to order cards. Here's shipping. Here's a buyer agreement. Social media links. The secret menu. So you can click on the secret menu for even more items for sale. And then we've got all the stuff that's for sale. Lots of stuff. Tons of it, really. Okay. So, if you stick around, you'll actually learn that menu pretty thoroughly. That Bulbasaur looking dope. That's Erica's Bulbasaur for 150. Now, if this was PSA 10, it'd probably be like 300 or something. It'd probably be some ridiculous number. But it's a lot cheaper because it's a CGC 10. All right, so it's a nice thing. Let's see. So, going to bed, mister. Thanks for the awesome polls. No problem, man. You had a really good night. You might get a clip. You might get a clip. That was a pretty good round, if you ask me. What the hell? What do I do with this thing? Metazoo 9. Mothman. Okay. You know what? I'm going to eBay this one. Well, I don't know if that was worth eBaying. It's got to sell over a certain amount for it to be worth eBaying. Oh, there it is. The crypto has arrived. So that is a round of crypto for our friend Justin French. Mr. Justin, how'd you hear about us, by the way? Here it is. Japanese. Making new friends tonight. That's cool as heck, man. All right. Randomly stumbled in on you on YouTube. Nice. All right. Excuse me. Ooh. That was kind of slippery. There we go. So if you've just met me for the first time, obviously the channel name is TheCardconomist. This is my second YouTube channel. I have a first one called The Gameconomist, but that channel is kind of abandoned. But we got like 130,000 subscribers over there because I used to do gaming. Now I do nothing but Pokemon cards. We've been doing nothing but Pokemon cards for the last 6 years, pretty nonstop. We're about to hit 100,000 subscribers. And we host this live stream all 7 days of the week. We've been doing that for like 6 years, very consistently. And we host a daytime stream as well. This is the nighttime stream. We host a daytime stream as well on most days, not the weekend. Yep, and we just have a lot of crazy special moments together, and it's a good place to hang out and talk about stuff. Joke. There are. All right, here goes. So Justin French, new bag time. We've got Umbreon, lovely. Ooh. Daytime and nighttime. Okay. Okay. Can I pick the Terra Festival box? Oh, I didn't see that comment. I am so sorry. I did not see that comment in time. I'm sorry, man. Here we are. Very nice. We have just picked the next one in the top of the box. Hopefully it's a good one. Here's Glaceon. It's more fun when you pick, isn't it? But that's a really rare request. So next time I'll remember that you asked for something like that. Here's Okie Dokie, in case you ask again. Okay. Maybe this will be an Umbreon box. Then you'll be like, yay! Espeon, but the odds of that are low, so let's just see what happens. That's because he is hard to pull. Here's Dr. Goldberg. Very nice. And we've got Kimchi. This isn't Kimchi. Ba-doop. Here's, come on, this is it. Is this it? Ah, it's a Cobalion box. All right. I guess technically it's a little bit better than if it was a Ogerpon mask box, right? That guy's got to be better than Ogerpon because the Ogerpon suck. I'm sorry. Not a crazy box. Darn, I wish I'd let you pick now. There we go. I just took the one off the top. Okay, and Master Ball. No Master Ball. Oof. All right. Tell you what, it's your first time. Why don't we give you some free poker cards or something for fun? You want a free card or two? Give me a free card. Okay, so here's some free cards. We got these Disney poker cards. By the way, these are 15 poker cards for $5 if you guys ever want some. And there you go. Got a couple of those. So I like to hand these out sometimes. All right. You did a pretty big first-time order, so here's some free ones. Okay, we got this girl. We don't know what they'll be. Peter Pan. These are gradable poker cards. I'm all into poker cards myself. That's Buzz Lightyear. And, whoa. I'm sorry. This whole box tipped over. It's the stupid shuffle box, the Pokepot. I'm sorry. Let's pick these up gently. Can't be tipping over. Sleeve up your hollows real fast. There. Buzz Lightyear. All right, what I was doing, though, was I was grabbing this big old poker box, because this is the good stuff. Ah, that's Pokemon poker. So how about one of these? How about one of these? Ooh, that's a yellow back. And how about a green back? So that's 3 free Pokemon poker cards. Those are really valuable. Let's see what you got, guys. Probably something good, right? No, Among Us. Oddish, the weed Pokemon. Hey! Ah, that's actually a hit. That is Pikachu. That is a very valuable card. If that grades 10, that's like $100 all by himself. So that was a pretty good first-time order gift. There it is. All right. Nice. Yeah, that Pikachu is probably more valuable than any one of these cards that I'm holding in my hand. He's from a fresh box, too. I know he is. Okay, very nice. Let's get you a brand new bag. So nice to meet you, Mr. Justin. Oh, melted plastic, is that what that is? Ugh. All right. Ugh. All right. Get your bag's got a hole in it. Okay, there we go. These are my highly advanced card holding bags. Top tier premium. Definitely not cheap sandwich bags from Walmart. There it is. So now your cards are done. And what happens to them next is they get stored away. We're going to put them in the JU box. And to get the cards, you have to ship them. Shipping is $9. But you can keep adding stuff to the bag. And the bag stays over here for up to 1 year. So you can actually store your cards up to 1 year over here while you're adding to the bag. And then ship when you feel like you got a lot of stuff. Think of it like combined shipping. The other nice thing is shipping never goes over $9 unless you're international. I just realized you could be an international guy. I don't know if you are. All right. So here's that Chansey coin. Nice. We got a lot of stuff. So are you a seasoned collector? Or are you kind of new to collecting? Here's Minwoo. What do you like to look for? We got tons of what you just opened. I got tons of it. In fact, the case it came out of was a pretty fresh case. And then we got more and more and more. But we got all kinds of stuff. We got Destined Rivals, like this. We got the Prismatic SPC, that's in the menu. We've got, yeah, we got a lot of stuff, man. Actually, if you're interested in vintage at all, just getting back into it, mostly vintage stuff. But I want that Umbreon. Sure. That's a cool card to pull for yourself. We got these Fates Collide packs. These are $40 a piece. And these Ancient Origin packs for $120 a piece. We're also setting up for a vintage break over here. So the Ancient Origins box is actually from 2015. That makes it a 10-year-old box. $128 per spot for these packs. And you can see the first 7 spots are filled already. When this fills all the way up, we'll break it open and see if somebody pulls that $4,000 Rayquaza out. We are. All right. We have a lot of stuff. All right. I'm going to hit refresh. It's 4:23 a.m. in the morning, and there's no orders in the queue, guys. This happens to be Tuesday, one of the slowest days of the week over here. Here's Dark Golduck. Tends to speed up on Thursdays and Fridays. It is. Can't imagine why. That's a nice Dark Golduck. You know who's not here? Ivan Rodriguez isn't here. That guy's been going nuts, don't you guys think? That guy's been going deep as hell. He comes in, he buys so many slabs. Also, Brett Love, man. Holy cow, that guy might be the biggest buyer for this year. He could potentially be the biggest buyer for this year. You guys saw how many spots he had on that fossil box break. That guy went really deep. And he got the Dragonite for it, too. It's pretty cool. All right, so this will be 35. He's at work. That's my buddy Ivan. Oh, nice, man. He's treated me good, man. I'm not going to lie. He's treated me very nice. He buys up all of my cool cheap slabs. Actually, he'd buy something like this right here, the Dark Golduck. So he must have introduced you to this stream. That's very cool, man. You are? All right. He's a gentleman and a scholar. Here's Raichu. He always tells me to come in and join. You are? All right. The stream used to be a bit more rowdy in the past. I used to do more politics and stuff like that, but we don't do it as much anymore. Politics. Here we are. All that's behind us now. Here's Unified Minds, Raichu. Focus on the cards a little more these days. Here we are. All right. So, 55. Brett Love was way too close to swooping the fossil box. Dude, that guy was buying the whole box, man. 55. Whew. Grab this. I love talking about cards, though. I talk about them all day and all night. Talk about them in my sleep. Talk about them while I'm taking a dump. There it is. There we go. Very nice. So that side was just now hitting the table for the first time. The Raichu from Unified Minds. It's a lovely card. Here's Latinin. Oh wait, that's somewhere else. You didn't read that. What? Oh, the free card. Hey, so we got a new guy, Justin. Let's get Justin in here on the free spot. Justin French. All right, we like Mr. Justin. And our new friend, Mr. G. Pokey STP. You got Pokey in the name. Okay. Good. Now, how about getting one of you guys in here? Pokey Wing is going in. Pokey Wing. Here's Uriel Chavez. Here's Harles 420. Harles 420. Okay, there it is. Very nice. That's the giveaway slab for tonight. It's got some ink on it now. How about this Milotic? Okay. Here's a really nice, this is like a one-of-one sketch card. General Grievous, sketched by Jonathan Beastline. Very cool. That's from 2023. Very cool, man. Okay, and here is Leaving the Nest. Take a picture of this nice row right here. So in our Discord server, I take a picture of all the cards. See, looks kind of like this. See? And so what happens is, even when I'm not live, you can go back and go shopping through them. I don't know what this music is. This is supposed to be Smash Brothers music, but questioning Smash Brothers music. Let's see. So this one goes over here. Wait, you have a Discord too? I got to join that. You should find a link to it in the description. Yes, you should join it because we have a giveaway in the Discord server where you guess a number between 1 and 100, and then we just randomly choose someone. They get a free slab, and then we just do it again every month. So we give out a lot of stuff every time. This guy's gonna have his picture taken in the featured channel because he's so expensive and fancy. So we have a special channel just for that. Featured channel. He did grade PSA 9, but he's a sketch card, so that's fine. Sketch cards don't grade 10. Just not a thing. Show us your collection. Yeah, who hasn't seen some of my collection? I got some great cards. These are just a couple of them. Look at these. We got some pricey ones. That side key needs to be put somewhere. He needs to be put right down here. There it goes. A little Gold Star Charizard. Have him float with the other Gold Stars. Some nice Gold Stars, huh? I have a couple of these cards just sit next to me for showing off a little bit. Well, we were talking about this one. This one just needs to be put away now, the Deoxys. There's that Snorlax, man. Snorlax, he doesn't show up for sale very often anymore. There's that Mew. Rainbow Pikachu from Topps. That is such a lucky freaking grade. Now, what is this song, dude? Ashley? What the hell? I just sent out an unlimited Neo, Umbreon, and Dark Blastoise to get graded. Nice. Here's a Dark Dragonite No Holo. That might be my most expensive one. Here's Masaki Gengar. We were talking about this card the other day. Ooh, this one's really nice. Look at that Ligia, man. Ligia 10 from Aquapolis. And a nice swirl on a Dark Typhlosion. I gotta put some of these away, though. Have any cool sealed XY boxes like Flashfire or Phantom? Yeah, I have a sealed case of the Phantom. So I have a whole sealed case of that. And then for the Flashfire, I really just have one box of the Flashfire. I didn't really like the set that much, so I didn't buy as much of it because I felt that it was already overpriced. So I mostly focused on Ancient Origin. But I got a whole case of the that Phantom Forces, and it ended up being a big deal that I got that, because that set is so pricey now. I want that Mew. How much was it? You know what? The Mew has this fantastic story, dude. I got this Mew for $5,000 from a guy off of Instagram, and I was so happy I got it so cheap because I thought he was a really expensive card. And so I was showing it off for a while, and my audience said it had a deactivated certification number, and then I had like depression from that. And then I told PSA about it, and they had me send it in, and they warned me that, you know, I might not get it back. It might turn into a 9. They warned me it might turn into a 9. And instead of doing that, they said, nope, it gets to stay as a 10, and we get to send it back to you now. And it's all good. So they reactivated the certification number, and it's all good now. And I think the guy who had it before me probably knew that the certification number was deactivated, and he was just playing hot potato with it. He was just trying to get rid of it. We are. There's another Mew on sale at the moment. How do you even find a sealed case? You can barely find a box for a good price. Well, I bought it a long time ago. You know how much I bought it for, though? I bought it for $8,000, the sealed case. How good of a deal was that? It was originally on eBay for like $9,000 or something like that, and I got the guy to sell it to me on Instagram for $8,000. Let's see. Because I did not buy it over here, right? Yep. Look how cheap Phantom Forces was in the past, see? If you scroll back to 2021, Phantom Forces was like 1.6, 1.2, 1.4, 1.6. It was really cheap. And the latest one I bought, 2021 October, for just $2,000. So I got a whole case of them, and I got it for $8,000. And he sold it to me a little cheaper because I got it direct on Instagram. And if I went through all my private messages, I could probably find the guy eventually and tell him, hey, do you regret selling that now? Should have held it. Okay, we have a Mr. Ryan. Hey, what's up, Ryan? Oop, give me a second here. Let me hit refresh. Where's the video on the Mew? The video on the Mew, I think I ended up taking that down. The Discord is awesome. We'll definitely be posting some of my collections. Here it is, Ryan Schmeider. Please ship my South Park #1 card. Thank you, says Ryan. Okay, Ryan, you got a South Park card, huh? It's not in a bag, right? Are you talking about like a slab? Let me double check, make sure it's not over here. You must be talking about like a graded one, right? Is that what you're saying? Discord has already read that. Let's see. Yeah, he must be talking about a graded booster, a graded slab. Here's a Ryan Warner. He's got an expired bag. Dang, dude. Crazy that people let these bags expire. All right. You got it, Ryan. Ryan, I will be shipping to your address in PayPal, okay? Looks like I gotta look it up. Give me a minute. Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doo, be-doo. Log in. Clicking on this. All right. Clicking on these. Oh my Lanta. I've got your address. Plugging it in. Let's go grab his email. Plugging this in. And now let's hit print. There it goes. Nice. Very good. And actually, we don't have to write anything on it, because if it is a slab, Alexis will check for that slab automatically. Ancient Origins box price making XY Evo look cheap now. Yeah, is it still going up? Ancient Origin booster box, guys. It's definitely expensive now. Ancient Origins booster box. Okay. Cheapest Ancient Origins box is now $4,200. Unbelievable, dude. With nine people having it saved. Wow, dude. Most of my Ancient Origin boxes were purchased around $700. That is just really crazy. I did not even know what to think about that. Some of the later ones were purchased at $1,000, I'm pretty sure. Ancient Origins box. Yeah, look at this. So the latest one, which was in 2023, was $1,000. And then this would have been a couple of them. Probably it was about 4 of them. I bet this was 4 of them. And then look, $840. And I scroll down. There it is, $750, $700, $800, $800, $800, $700s, $700, $700s. Look at that. $400. Really? Wow. Crazy, man. Crazy, man. From about 700-ish, maybe 750-ish to 4,200. Like, what am I doing? That's crazy. Wow, man. I feel like a guy who bet on crypto or something. That's how I feel. I feel like a guy who bet on crypto. Really crazy, man. Okay. I mean, if I took a picture of them, you'd see I'd have like 4 or 5 cases of that. I think it's at least 4 cases of it, I think. Okay. Currently there are no orders in the queue. If you guys want to be entertained, send in an order. I'll keep working over here, so let's get something up here. How about this beautiful Slowbro? We got a nice Slowbro. I like this. I just don't know if I would continue to do it because the cards are like double market price on TCG Player. Now, I get that. Let me give some tips. So if you're looking for a really good, let's say prices or something like that, right? Keep an eye out on these nice slabs because sometimes we have really nice and special and rare slabs that don't show up anywhere else but on this table. We're talking like cards you can't find on eBay. Sometimes we have cards that are like Pop 1. We had Pop 1 golden poker cards up here. Sometimes we offer unique breaks you can't find anywhere else. So, for example, maybe you like participating in a break on something like, let's see. How about this guy? So, like this guy over here, the Leafeon EV Heroes. 1 spot is a star card, and then so 4 spots for the Leafeon. That's kind of nice. We got this interesting Mew break. So you might enjoy the breaks. You might enjoy the Poke Shuffles. These are $5 shot at a slab. People come here for like RNG products. They come here for a chance for things. They come here to discuss the market. They talk about the market, what's coming up next. There's all kinds of stuff. Here's a neat one. Here's a Frieren. This is a gym break of Frieren, which means there's 2 people breaking it. Beatrice is 1 person waiting on another person for $35. 1 person gets the whole box. So those are breaks. Those are very popular right now. We have this fun thing over here. This is a booster pack break. So with this booster pack is being divided by 10 for 10 cards, right? And so each person gets 1 card out of the Call of Legends pack. And when it's over, somebody's going to walk away with the rare card and somebody's going to walk away with the reverse holo. Hopefully you, right? And, yep, that's just kind of how it goes. Poster pick and show and tell. I refuse to believe it. All right, so here's Slowbro, PSA 9. Let's go ahead and grab this. Very nice. All right. Very nice, very nice. This will be the cone here to talk nonsense and deep thoughts. There, you know, if you stick around, you'll find stuff. I guarantee it. You'll find something you like. PSA 9, Slowbro, Slowbrow, vending. Okay. All right. 36. Okay, we're going to do 36. 6.25. Very nice. Here's Kangaskhan. Lovely. What kind of slabs do you have that are $40 to $60 that are available? Well, $40 to $60. We just priced up these 2 right here. See? So we've got a vintage Slowbro and a dark Golduck. Pretty cheap. And now we're pricing up this interesting vending Kangaskhan. That one missed the 10. One of the things is we allow you to put a big card in the slab away. Have you heard about that? That's real popular. Let me show off that for a second. Some people come here just for an opportunity to put cards in the slab away. For example, like Zen's Zen's Collectibles, right? That guy, he's from Singapore. And I think he might have kind of deepish pockets. And that guy loves to come in here and put something big and slab away. So slab away is when people pay a card down over time, like 6 months or something. And here's an example of cards that got put into slab away. How about that? There's a vintage Zapdos, PSA 10, Pop 8, holographic. Looks like it got put into slab away with something else. Here's a nice Charizard. Look at that Carddass Charizard. Here's a Corocoro Bulbasaur. Rare stuff you can't find elsewhere. Here's a Rocket Returns Dark Tyranitar Japanese, Deoxys Manectric. Here's a super rare Final Fantasy Carddass from 1996, Pop 12. Pop 1 Scizor Gold Deck with the Pichus on the back, $290, very moderate price on that. Here's Alpha Print Wave Nami, PSA 10, $800. Somebody just took this one, Red's Challenge. Here's Giovanni's Magikarp. So these are all cards that, see, it's got people's names on the back. What's going on? Here's somebody paying down some gold. These are all cards that people are paying down over 6 months. It's called slab away, kind of like layaway. The idea is that instead of putting a Pokemon card on your credit card, you can just put it, you can reserve it for 6 months and pay it down at your leisure. And if you have an emergency pop up, you don't have to worry about all that money being on your credit card. You know, there's no interest payments or anything like that. There's just a $20 reserve fee to reserve a card for 6 months. And you're expected to put $20 down on the card already at the start. So a total of $40 to get started. Now, it says sometimes we have really cool cards up here. And I'll show you one. This one's a red label one, which means it's slightly pricier. Oh, here's one right here. So, like, for example, this Sneasel. Very nice. And let's try and find another one. Here we go. Like this Gengar right here. He's pretty good. Very nice. So Gengar Pop 33 Carddass Gengar. That's the kind of card that somebody might put into slab away and pay that down over 6 months. You can extend it to 1 full year for another $20. So you can reserve it for 6 more months and have a whole year to pay down like a really high-end card. And so people come back to this channel just to check for slab-away slabs, just all the time, man. I saw Quip smoking Oddish. Nuh-uh! All right. So anyways, and then we have like our gym breaks and stuff like that. So a gym break is fun too, Mr. Justin French. If you look, here's an example of a gym break. So here's a nice 1935 vintage Mickey Mouse card. You ever seen one of these? Bubblegum Mickey Mouse from 1935. And in this break, it's a half chance at $39 to take the whole slab. So you take it or your opponent takes it. One of you guys will walk away with the Mickey Mouse slab. So that's another example of a break. And yeah, there's just all kinds of stuff always going on. Ooh, here's a funny one. Look at this one. So this is called a jumbo pack break. We just invented this, and I think we've sold like 10 or 11 of these so far. So this is a combination of a whole bunch of different booster packs on the menu, just random. Whole bunch of different ones, and it's $40 to get into the jumbo pack break. We need 4 people to buy in at $40, and then 1 person takes the whole thing. So that's very popular. So you can see we have a lot of breaks. We're kind of break focused. I consider the breaks just kind of like a different RNG product. Like if I was to show you this, I consider these RNG products. You open it up, you're looking for Mewtwo, you're probably not going to pull it, you're probably going to pull junk. And then eventually you pull an alt-art, and you're like, yippee, I pulled a couple $100 in an alt-art. And if you're real lucky, you pull Mewtwo, and he's worth like $1,000 or whatever he's going to be worth. You know, he's going to be expensive. So I consider this is an RNG product. Well, so is my, jumbo pack break. It's just a custom RNG product where we set it up ourselves. So yeah, just all kinds of interesting stuff. If you guys are new watching this channel right now, thinking about it, that's what we do. We've been doing it for, like I said, we've been doing it 6 years. November, it'll be 7 years. 7 years of doing this. And we've seen blazingly large amounts of cards go by. It is I would say the stuff that's most desirable and hardest to restock is probably the most expensive stuff. So if you got a product that's really hard to restock and it's really desirable, yeah, the price is higher on it. It is. And that's because I'm not really looking to sell it, but I kind of toss it out there like just to let you know it's available. If you're looking to have a live sort of like party, if you're looking to have a crazy time, it's out there. But other than that, I'm better off just taking those products down and not even selling them because these products are just shooting up in price. They're like terrible to restock too. Here it is, $64 on the Nidorina. We're going to do $60. Vending Nidorina got a 10. Nice. There we go. Very good, Nidorina. Another thing that you should note about these prices, when you go to check out the product, you'll notice that you pay no taxes when you go to check out the product. But that doesn't mean no one pays taxes. I actually pay your taxes for you on the purchase. So these prices include the taxes. You know, when you go shopping at like Target or Walmart, they don't do that. They put an item on the shelf for $19.99, 20 bucks, right? So they say $19.99 on the shelf at Walmart. You go to check it out, and it's secretly $22. So that's what they do. Well, we don't do that over here. So this isn't, you know, $56 secretly at $60. It's just $60, and the taxes are already built in. So that's how it is. Here's Kadabra, PSA 9. How much is that Kadabra? He's really, really nice looking. We're about to find out. Kadabra vending. Okay, Kadabra vending. And he is... Oh, man, he's pricey. The first one I ran into is like $85. Wow, is he popular? How much is the 10? I'm curious. Oh, now I'm sad that he didn't grade 10. I bet he's expensive on a 10. Oh, no, he's not very expensive on a 10. Why is he so expensive as an... Oh, this one's like underpriced. Is it actually a 10? Well, I'm going to go snatch this one. This guy listed this PSA 10 version of the vending Kadabra like $40 cheaper than the next one. Why would he do that? I don't understand people sometimes. Some people are just like, I think, in a rush to sell the card, or they don't actually know how to sell. He went way under the other one. Doesn't make any sense. Weird. All right, so I got one of those Kadabras coming over in a 10. And maybe we'll host a nice break on it or something. That'll be fun. He's a clever looking card because, you know, Abracadabra, Alakazam. Well, look, here he is, a little hat, the little rings, the sword, the mystery box. It's a lot of fun, man. All right, so let me set this up now. Now this price makes sense. For real, that's sweet. Woo dang, was not expecting that. If you haven't checked Discord, I sent a clip on the Leafeon and 1 commission slab. I did see that. So I just checked more places for the Leafeon slab, and for the love of Christ, I can't find it. And so it's sounding like I'm going to have to buy it off of you. Here. So let's see, Zach's Dex. Now, the other one you said that we did not pay for, which was like a Slow King or something. But it's weird because I feel like I did pay for that one. Let me take a quick look at that. So... But you might be right. You know, I'm pretty bird-brained when it comes to this stuff. Let's see. Here it is. Did you change your picture? I think you changed your picture. Let's see. Oh, poor Danny. Danny's getting a duty taxes charge. Okay, hold on. All right. All right, man, French don't mess around with the duties, man. They're really frustrating. Order sent. Okay, let me jump over to you, Mr. Zach. Okay. I remember putting him in there. It's so weird. Hold on, let me see. There's still a sticker on him. I wonder if I put him in there and then remember that you were owed money on it like a couple minutes later or something. Here he is. Oh, doesn't even show a price tag on him. That's awful. No price tag. I feel like I bought him from you. You know why I think there's no price tag on it? Because I looked up the price right away and then paid you right away for it. So before I give you credit for this one, I think we need to look this one up to be sure, okay? I feel like I did that one, but I could be wrong. Let me just look this up real fast. CGC, oops, might have not changed. CGC 9, dark, slow bro, Japanese. And so here's a 9, and he was 39. So let me just see. I probably took something like 40 by 0. Oops, not that. I did like 40 times 0.73. So it would have been $29. So you would have received about $29 somewhere. Where could that have happened? About $30. That one's a little higher than 30. It's possible I failed to pay for it, but I feel like I did. It's so weird. I got 2 job interviews today. What? It would have been the first commission transaction. I didn't have a card made yet. Okay, let me hit play on this. It would have been the first one. It's pretty close to 32 then. Let's see. Unless I base it off of this one right here for 44. Let me see what 44 is. Look, $44 is exactly 32. It could be that one right there. If you're saying it was the first one, I can't. It's very fuzzy to try and remember this stuff. But you might want to go back and double check that one because of my gut's telling me I think that I paid for that one. So one of the giveaways is that there never was a score. There never was a price tag down here because it never reached the table at all. I decided to buy it right away. But yeah, might need to look harder on that one. And as for the Leafeon, why don't I go ahead and just buy that Leafeon off of you now? I think my intention was to take the Leafeon and turn it into a break. And for the love of God, I can't find out where I set it down. The Leafeon, was that a PSA 10 on the Leafeon? I think it was. PSA 10, Leafeon, Terrastal Festival. There we go. Have you seen the Riot Step Sis? Okay, so for the lovely Leafeon, we have... Looking for him. This is Tetris music, huh? Okay, it looks like right here, the Leafeon should be about 104, okay? So there it is. Is that Japanese? Yeah, that's Japanese, 104. And so let's just get him paid. Comes out to about $76. This card doesn't jump by 76 at one point, does it? It never does. So, okay, so you're going to get 76 plus 427. So you have $503. Nice. So now I bought the Leafeon, and I can't even sell it because I don't know where it went. That's awesome. Where the F did it go? It's really frustrating. There we go. Looking pretty good over there, Mr. Zach. Look at that. $503. It's pretty amazing. Wow. Whew. Let's see. One for customer service, one for account management. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you grabbed it right away. Haha, I didn't have a commission card yet, and I watched to make sure. Okay, let's go ahead and jump over here. We have a Mr. John Geraldo, $40 towards Slab away. You got it, Mr. John. Okay. Mr. John. Gonna say 230. Bam. All right, $230 remains. All right, there we go. So, what's this? Oh, yeah. Alex was sharing a picture with me. Good. Here's Samantha. Slow Bro Slab. You got it, Miss Samantha. There it is. All right. Okay. Ta-da! Ooh. Very good. Hi, mister. What did I miss? Says Lemonge. It's Lemonge. Lemonge is here. What's up, Lemonge? Ooh, Cedra. Very nice. Very good. All right. Very good. Okay. Cedra, 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 Cedra. Vending. 117. $30 for this very wicked cool Cedra. Cool. Oh yeah. More of these Poker cards. If there are any vintage Japanese slab for like $60, I might buy Neo or Team Rocket, preferably. Yeah, I mean, I think I'd buy them at that price too. Are you expecting them to be like PSA 8 or 7 or 6? Is that what you mean? Because $60 doesn't really get you very much when it comes to vintage, right? Vintage is one of the most expensive things about the hobby. Here's Magic. Do you mean like a lower grade? Maybe like a common, uncommon or something? Maybe if you're talking like a PSA 10, like Rockets Rattata, that might be 60. That one might be about 45. Let's see. 8. Oh, I see. I mean, sometimes we do run into some PSA 8s, PSA 7s, that kind of stuff. I got a ton of cards. I mean, I really have a ton of cards. Like, I could reach in and pull out a huge handful of cards anytime I want. I just don't know if we got exactly what you're looking for. Let's see. Here's a Dark Raticate 8.5 for 20 bucks. Here's a Lantern 7 for 70. There you go. See? Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff. Here's a Polytoad 10 for 150. Ooh, that's kind of nice. PSA 10 Oshawott. That's from 2012. It's a black-white card. So that guy's pretty cool. Surprised he didn't sell earlier. Ooh, here's a nice Slowbro. Here's a... oh, wow. That's Vending Mr. Mime. Here's a Vintage Squirtle 10. Here's a Machop 9 from Hidden Legends for 20 bucks. That's from the EX era. Some vintage coins. Some of my wife's drawings. Very nice. She makes some Pookie drawings from time to time. Make me a deal on something, says Justin French. Well, I don't really haggle too much. I just go with the lower price, and then that's it. And then if you think it's too high, well then wait for it to rotate back onto the table, and it might be cheaper on the next rotation. Or it might be more expensive, too. Here's a Neo Revelation Mag Cargo German. 20 bucks. Okay, that's an interesting one. That's a German card, okay? Here's a nice Full Pix 10. Here's a nice Golduck. Yeah, I save myself a lot of frustration. I don't haggle too much. Haggling, you know, the problem with haggling is it always upsets somebody. Somebody gets upset when we haggle. Here's Doug Trio. Here's Pikachu. Here's an Onyx 10. So that's pretty good. Actually, you know, that one hasn't been updated in price. What's supposed to happen with these cards I'm showing you, so these cards are supposed to be updated now because we're in a new month. So let's see, PSA 10, Onyx Returns. I could see that one potentially going up in price. And no, he has not. He has stayed $70, so he's ready to go right now. That's a nice one. Rocket Return to Onyx. So that is an example of some of the cards rotating back on the table. Here's a Mask Agripon. I like that no haggle, no problem. Yeah, well, you know, I've done a lot of haggling. I've done a lot of haggling like on eBay and stuff, and, you know, it gets real nasty sometimes. That's the problem with haggling. Like, even a little bit of haggling can leave people with very burnt feelings. It's just like that. So I've learned when it comes to Pokemon card prices, You just kind of say, it costs this much, and then you don't say much else. Just shut your mouth. Don't say anything else. Because you will hurt someone's feelings super fast if you keep talking. There we go. Here's Dodrio 10. That's from Fire Red, Leaf Green. That's pretty cool. Ancient Tomb 9 from Hidden Legend. That's actually a holographic. You might like that one. Look, see? So that one's, it might actually be underpriced. I think I should save that one for eBay, actually. I'm going to save that one for eBay. Here we are. I didn't know that. In some cultures, they're insulted if you don't haggle. Yeah, well, if I was in that society, I think I'd do very well in that society. I actually enjoy the haggling portion myself. But I have learned from lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of experience that in general, if you haggle over Pokemon cards, somebody gets their feelings hurt. And so you just don't do it. You just say, all right. Like on, let's say on eBay, if I want to haggle a price on eBay, I do not talk. I say, I just throw out a number and then I walk away. We don't discuss it. We don't talk about the economy. We don't talk about, you know, last sold, first sold, cheapest. We don't talk any of those things. I just toss out a number, and if they like it, they like it. If they don't, I just walk right away. I have nothing else to say after I toss the price out. And if they don't accept my offer, I either buy it at the price they want me to buy it at, or I just go buy something else. That's it. I don't bother them anymore. I don't say, oh, you're stupid. You should lower the price. Your price is stupid. I don't say anything like that. I just walk away. I go, okay, this is more expensive than I wanted to pay for it, so I'm going to go buy something else. You know, because the problem with prices, it can become like a showdown, you know. Whenever it comes to haggling, it's like a showdown. It's almost like an ego thing. And so I just don't like it. I've had very bad experiences with it. I don't know about you guys. Wow, I love this one right here. Dratini, no rarity symbol, got a PR1. That's so funny. I be hurting feelings on OfferUp. What's OfferUp? I don't even know what that is. Pop me in the Frieren gym break with my credit. Ah, hell yeah, dude. Love that. All right. So is Beatrice still here? I hope Beatrice is still watching. Okay, so this card is gone. Let me go ahead and get this Dratini real fast. Isn't it crazy how many cards I've got? I've still got all these cards and they'd never been priced before. Dratini. Okay, so the cheapest Dratini no rarity. Let's try this. Because there's not a PSA 1 for sale. The cheapest one is a 5 for 40 bucks. So we're going to copy that. It's going to be $40. I think the reason you don't find PSA 1s for sale very often is because they're secretly kind of popular. I think people like that number. PSA 1, it's very exciting. There's something sexy about it. You know, PSA 10, PSA 1. It's like the mirror version of PSA 10. Speaking of which, here's a PSA 1 Shining Mew. Beautiful. Now, Zach's saying, let's get this box going. Yes. PSA 1, damn. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like PSA 1 a lot. 2 people tried to buy that Magikarp, by the way. So it looks like we're going to have to see who bought it first. But before we do that, we are running this. $35, Mr. Zach. 503. 503 minus 35. 468 remains. Okay. How much is the Shining Mew? So this Shining Mew is part of a break. It's a 1 in 9 odds. 2 people have purchased spots in the break. If you've never seen a break go off, you should stick around and come back. I don't know if one will go off tonight, but you should come back and see what they look like. They're really straightforward. A break looks like this. We get these booster packs here. See this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we get like 9 booster packs. We open them up. Everyone gets a card from the booster pack. Card that looks like this, okay? Everyone gets a card, but one person will get a chase card that gives them this Shining Mew. So one person gets the whole Mew for 40 bucks. Another person gets this thing called a star card, which moves them over into another break. It is. So there's kind of like there's 2 pulls in the break. The star card and the Mew. All right, so Mr. Zach has paid for that. Let's go grab the cards. What you're watching right now is a break, actually. This is called a gym break. A gym break is a 2-person break, and they can be pretty good sometimes. It is. So there's Beatrice on the side. So, for example, a box of Frieren, it's just $70, and so I've just split the price by $35. So keep an eye on those sometimes. Sometimes I go over the buy it now price. It depends on what I believe about, the product. It just depends. So this one we're liquidating. It's on sale. We're getting rid of it, and so it's a good deal. And you look around and you find that every now and then. Let's see. Look at this. This is a custom scorecard. You can have me make a custom scorecard for the breaks, and then when your custom scorecard reaches like a really high level, you can have me encapsulate it with Cardconomist encapsulating. Where's my example of that? Where'd that go? I gotta keep that around somewhere. It's too easy to lose, man. Where'd I keep that? I'm looking for that scorecard. Ah, there it is. I gotta stop hiding the scorecard from myself because it's a really, really cool example. Here we are. Okay, so like playing Jenga with myself every year. Okay, so see this? So one day, Mr. Carlos can have me encapsulate his scorecard and it'll look like this. DP's Chansey, TCC Battle Tower. It's really fun, right? He went 55 and 45 overall. Isn't that funny? All right, place that back over there. How do you grade cards yourself? That's super sweet. I own an encapsulation machine. It only cost me like $25,000. Yay! For card collectors, that's like one whole Charizard. That's a lot of money. Here you go, Zach. Very nice. Mr. Still Alive? It's only 5:06, so I'm still alive. I believe the D1 deck is next. And I'm going to move this box. It's kind of in the way. All right. So we're just going to have their names here. Okay, time for the break. Here goes. So this is what's known as a gym break. Mr. Justin French, we're doing something that's called a gym break right now. Gym break is when there's only 2 people involved. So there's only, your odds are like 50. And we give them some cards, and whoever pulls the better card gets the gym break. I took a whole 8-hour nap. That's a pretty good nap. I think these sleeves are going bad from too much shuffling. Yeah, look, see? That's not good. Pidgeot, not bad, not bad. Beatrice gets Pidgeot. Zach gets Computer Search. He wins. He got to take this Chansey. All right. Round 1, Zach. Round 2. Nido King, not bad. Oh my God, dude. Zach. Wow, man, that's crazy. Zach steamrolled completely on this round. So that is Zach's box now. The Frieren box goes to you, Mr. Zach. Sorry, Miss Beatrice. Zach really, really just came at you with the 2 strongest pulls in the deck. They're both 120 HP. What's up with the Corocoro Mew? He is a break, $40 to get in. PSA 1, so he's kind of affordable. If he was PSA 10, he'd be like $4,000 or some crazy number like that. But there's a PSA 1, so he's only 1 in 9, and that's a really affordable break. This is a great break. Really makes me think maybe we need to do more breaks like that. Okay, Zach. So Zach, I'm supposed to get you the next gym badge. The next gym badge is the lightning one. We used to do these gym badges. I think I'm phasing these out. Okay. But Zach's got one started, so we're going to keep doing it for him. Okay. Good, good, good. He had 4 feints on the back, so this is good for him. See that, Beatrice? He's had 4 feints before, so he's had some tough luck too. All right, let's get this. Did I pull down the thing that they were both trying to buy? Yeah, the Magikarp. It's gone. Oops. I priced that Magikarp correct, didn't I? Ah, okay, he's a 1. Yeah, it's an authentic vintage Mew, so it's actually an extremely good break. And I expect that break will be gobbled up very fast in the next stream. Very fast. Can I get a title roll if I accumulate more L's than anyone else? Sure. There we go. What was that one TV show where they lost a bunch of weight? Was it called Biggest Loser or something like that? That'd be a funny title, Biggest Loser. That's a self-deprecating title. That'll be optional. It'll be something you can get if you want it. Biggest Loser? Yeah. The title for having the most gym break losses could be Biggest Loser. And you don't have to accept the role if you don't want it. You gotta be really into some masochism. All right, there it is. Boop. Okay. For having the least luck. With Jillian Michaels. Heard she was real mean. Dude, Jillian, is she that workout instructor? She always had a look on her face, man. I remember when I was younger and I worked at Target, if you went to the exercise workout aisle, she'd have like DVDs, videos there. And she always had this look like she was going to shake you upside down for your lunch money or something. Yeah. Like she had a smile on her face, but she looked kind of mean. She stayed at the hotel I worked in too, did she? I'm sure she's a lovely lady. She just got a real, gonna beat the crap out of you kind of face. She's a right-wing media person now. Damn. Physiognomy. I don't know, dude. You are the person who you look like. It is. Definitely a mean girl. Damn, bro. All right. She didn't tip. Oh, no. So there we have it. What did this box have? This box had an OFR in it. Very nice. That's for you, Zachary Stex. Ah, the sweet taste of victory, Mr. Zach. I don't know what this music is, man. This music's so bad. Jillian Michael looks like Trump. That's a man, baby. Austin, that's my mother. Oh, let's see. We're looking for the Zach bag. Do you need a new bag? You don't need a new bag, do you? That's not a man. That's not a woman. That's a man, baby. Winston. Oh, new bag. All right. Okay. There we go. The Zach bag. What is this? Ew. Okay. Lovely. I shipped after the fossil break. Nice. Zach, Zach, Mr. Zach. Mr. Zach Attack. Pro wrestler Zach Stex. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Zach. Okay. So, as I said, 2 people tried to order the fish. That says 10. What does this one say? This one says 10. So, now we got to look into the actual details. Let's go ahead and choose Show Original. This one says... So, this is for Samantha, and it says... let's see, 3/2/51, and this one's Eric Rodriguez, and it says 3/2/55. Samantha Rodriguez, you pulled this fish by 4 seconds. Not bad. Wow, the 4-second jump. You got him. You pounced him. Sorry, Eric. That was for the fish, right? It looks like it was for the fish. Yeah. And so let me get you a card for $33. That fish was popular. Show the Mega Mew. The Mega Mew. It's Megamind. Poor Mew. Taking his sweet, sweet time. I wonder which OP boxes would hold a better value, Japanese or the English ones. In the long run. That's a good question. The English ones are already more expensive, so maybe it's harder for them to grow rapidly, whereas the Japanese ones are more affordable. So maybe, a giant jump in price for them is quite easy. Here's a nice Koga's Tangela. Ooh. That one's going to eBay as well if nobody buys it. I even marked it for eBay. I said, get that one on eBay. It's such a girl card. Look at it. Okay. All right. Very good. There we have it. Tossing this way. All right, very good. Okay, it's 5:16 a.m. in the morning. There's no new orders in the queue. To me, that is saying it's almost time to wrap up, man. What a nice Tuesday night this has been. For Wednesday, we're expecting to receive... Ooh, look at that. For Wednesday, we're expecting to receive Pokemon Black and White by the nighttime stream, I believe. So not the daytime stream, but probably the nighttime stream. And then we'll finally have Pokemon Black and White. What's the most mid Pokemon? The most mid? Gosh, Rhyperior. He sucks. And anyone who thinks he doesn't suck is totally coping with the fact that they took a very good-looking Pokemon like Rhydon, and then they turned him into a goofy-ass-looking Pokemon like Rhyperior. Lord Pop-Tart. Lord Poop-Tart. Number 19. Chef Reef. And Chloe. Chloe, you are in the giveaway. Are you ready? I won't have funds till Thursday. Hopefully you don't sell out of it. What, the black and white? I won't run out of black and white. We got plenty of it coming. Lennon on 16, Uriel Chavez. Hey, Mr. Uriel, not bad. You got a coin and you got a free vintage card. There it is. Okay. Uriel Chavez. Good. Okay, so that's it, guys. Tomorrow is the Wednesday daytime stream, or technically today, I mean. It's that early in the morning, right? So today's Wednesday. And we got the Wednesday daytime stream coming up. I hope to sell you guys lots and lots of cards. I think this Mew break is definitely going to move. This waifu break is also very, very close at 1 out of 15 if you're looking. Only 4 spots remain on the waifu break. It's just a really expensive loot card. That's what it is. Okay, terrific. That's Japanese black and white, right? That's correct. That's Japanese black and white. All right, guys, I'm hopping off. Ah, my legs. I had to look back at Austin Powers and Ace Ventura with the random dude lady jokes. Yep, I had a lot of fun, guys. If you have not smashed that subscribe button, please do so now. I will see you for the daytime stream. See you later, everybody.